Greetings, traveler.
Okay. So, what do you want me to pick? I don't really like Paladin.
Anything where you take the wheel. Because we did my
Okay.
smorky ways now. We can do your disgusting value stuff now.
Okay, let's go with a mage.
Alright. Yeah, I would probably draft mage in a very different fashion here. So how about I go first, and then you can tell me what you want for the way how you want to draft it.
Okay, no problem.
I would go with fireball here.
If this was the previous draft, I mean the previous expansion, the previous like rotation, I would have always picked polymorph over fireball because I had so many like times picking poly over fireball and was always rewarded because of the violet worms and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But nowadays you don't have that many big boys that don't die to fireball but die to polymorph. So I agree with you. I would always go with the fireball as well in this case.
Cookie Chemist.
I don't like both Cookie Chemist and Silver Hand Knight. Silver Hand Knight is like 5 mana 6/6. I mean, yeah, it's 5 mana 6/6, right? And
But a
Cookie
bad
Chemist.
one, right? Yeah,
Can't
I
say
always
it's
say
bad.
this, right? Because chat loves just piling up the stats and be like, yeah, it's a 5 mana 6/6, bro. I'm like, oh, so it one shots a Spiteful Smith and you have a 6/2 left, right? And like, no. It's like, then it's not a 6/6, man, right? So
But on the other
it doesn't
hand-
survive Flame Strike. It can't kill 4/6s. So it's like, it's not a 6/6. But you know that, right? I'm just saying, like, I hate it when stats just when chat just like adds up the stats and be like, yeah, 6/6, bro. What the hell?
But on the other hand, it just doesn't die to Shadow Word Death. It doesn't die to Fireball.
For sure. I'm not saying
It's like
there's
6/6.
only.
So yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
there's only bad attributes to it, but I think it's mostly bad. I think you would agree that a 5 mana 6/6 is better than Silver Hand Knight. Like no downside,
I
right?
don't
Like it's
know.
corrupted heal bot
It's
that
a
doesn't
tough
heal
question.
your opponent's face.
It's a tough question. I wouldn't say that.
Wait, is
I
it?
value-
Wait, explain to me why it's a tough question. So, corrupted heal bot with no text
Okay.
is a tough question. Whether that is
No. 5 mana 6/6 without any text is better, but
Okay,
5 mana
cool. No, then we're
5/6
on the same
is
page.
like- yeah.
Cool. Because I
mean-
was about to be very interested to that explanation.
I thought you said 5 mana 5/6 because we had 5 mana 5/6s.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Well, for me, pit fighters are also definitely better than. Anyways, like we don't have to make this a thing, right? So, but clearly you like the knight a bit more than I do.
Yep.
But what's your pick here? Like I've already said
Yeah, I
that I
would go
like
with the
Cookie.
Chemist because its Battle Cry makes it something like 4 mana 4/4, deal a
Deal 2
minion
damage or
a
something,
damage
right?
equal to the difference between their HP and attack if their HP is more than attack sometimes. And sometimes it's like give your minion plus like an attack or something or just an HP. So this is pretty flexible.
Okay.
So yeah, I would go with the Cookie
Yeah,
Chemist.
I like Cookie for sure. Whoo-wee.
Trickster is a good combo with a Cookie Chemist.
I guess I think that's Boar, but I wouldn't be too happy about it.
Yeah, it does work, because if you don't face Mage or Druid or...
Yeah, or a Warlock early, you
Well-
might not have a way to go around it.
Yeah, there is like a way this works well.
Spider Tank.
Yeah, I like it. The two are, I mean, I don't feel like now you can draft Elemental Mages nowadays. I was like liking that archetype in the previous expansion,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't feel like you can do it now.
Alrighty.
Quite a lot of time. So, Cultmaster is one of the reasons why 5 mana 4/4 plus 2/2 is sometimes better.
Sure.
So, what would you go for?
I guess I'd go with Cult Master, but I think it's kind of close-ish. I do like 3 mana 4/4s.
Yeah, this is fine. I would go for the Cultmaster as well, because if we get this kind of draw, we can skip another cards that draw you cards, and we can go for like a little bit tempo cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Faceless is just too good. Prophet over Crusader? Do you like it more than Crusader?
Well,
'cause of
if you hit
yours.
a Conjurer's Calling, you just win the game off that. It's not like I hate Crusader, but I generally speaking can fill the 5 slot. But it's your draft, right? So we pick what you would normally pick.
Yeah. I mean, since we got Cult Master, I would have not gone for the book because we already have like a card that draws us a lot of cards. But yeah, I like the Ruben Prophet as well because of Conjurers, and I completely agree with it. If we don't have Conjurers, this is fine if we get this early.
Scribe.
I've always been like having difficult times picking between something that gives you a lackey and a scribe because I really like lackeys. They're like so useful in lots of cases. Hmm. I used to have like a rule. If you see something that has a lackey on it, you just pick it, but I don't know.
For me, Cable Rat is okay, right? Which is, I think, a hard thing to do for a 2-mana 1/1 to be okay, but I think it is okay. But Scribe is excellent. But
Well,
like I
I
said,
would agree
don't
with
let
you.
me derail you too
Yep.
much from the way how you normally
Yeah, I
draft.
know. If this was Rogue and this was Miscreant, it would have been Miscreant over Eccentric
Oh, I
Scribe.
mean, yeah, but Rat and Miscreant are leagues
Yep,
apart, right? Just can't
I
compare
agree.
those.
If this was something like Warlock with the Evil Genius, it would have been Evil Genius as
Yeah, of
well.
course, but I mean, that's like saying like, oh, the like let's compare card draw, right? And let's compare a sprint to a
Yep.
book of specters. Like they're both card draw, but they're nowhere near the same card. So like saying that like if it was Warlock I would have picked Evil Genius. It's like yeah, but it's a way better lackey generator. So it's not comparable, I would say. Hogsty.
Yeah. Yeah, just like I said, this is one of the best cards in the game as for me.
Yep. Yeti.
Okay, now I would have gone with a magic trick in this
Ooh.
case, because it gives you a Conjurer's Calling. It gives you something like a Volcanic and stuff. And
All right.
if furthermore we draft something like Mana Cyclone, it might be useful.
So this is like a tough question, right? So you might not be able to answer it. But do you feel like you're getting influenced by my picks in any way, shape, or form? Or are you always like, nah, man, I have my pick, and even if you say you like something else, I won't pick it? Because I definitely don't want to push you towards an archetype. Because I could somewhat see the rat if you're playing like this really control-y deck and you want to get, like that 1/1 early for the lackey. Because I think if we're picking Magic Trick here, we're going for a very different deck than I kind of have in mind, right? We're going for this more like combo-y deck where we're trying to get
Yep.
the like you said, the Mana Cyclone and this and that. Whereas the deck that I'm playing, Yeti is pretty much by far the best card. Maybe not by far, but Yeti is the poster boy for the deck that I'm liking. Yeti, Water Elemental, that's kind of what the deck does. Play raw, overstated minions or just well-stated minions, push the board, and then just kill the Warlock with the Fireball at the end. Whereas if we're picking Magic Trick over Yeti, I feel like we're taking a very big, turn in the different direction, which I don't mind, by the way. Like that's why, we're doing a co-op for you to take
Yep.
the lead and teach me. So maybe it's better if you go first, if you get influenced in any way. If you're saying, like, it's fine, I never get influenced, then I don't mind going first.
No, no, no. I'm not picking the cards that you say just because you
All right,
say.
excellent. Cool.
I pick them because I feel like they're best among everything. So in this case, I don't mind Yeti, but in my type of deck, I would have picked Magic Trick, and this might be something that you call like Collins deck as well.
Mhm.
So I would go with the Magic Trick in this case. I
Cool,
would
cool.
go with lots of Magic Tricks in the Mage deck.
I'm excited. I feel like my kind of mage right now works really well though, so maybe it's just a bitch. Just a bitch. Maybe it's just a bit circumstance, right? Because there's so many. Yeah, Jaden's just a bitch, right? But there's so many warlocks where I feel like if you can go aggro, it's well, it's not even aggro. It's just more aggressive mid range, if you will. Not as aggressive as the rogue we just played. Uh, Flight Master?
Yeah, I like it as well. It summons you another minion, which is good with the Cult Master, and it's still a spider tank.
Yep. More scrap?
Okay. Yeah, I like another one. It's never Thug. It's not duplicate, since we still got Cult Master. Scrap is just too good. Okay.
Your boy?
Well, I don't mind Mana Cyclone, but we're not having too many good small spells. But we might get a couple in the future. I don't know about Sorcerer's Apprentice, because it helps you make the magic trick and the card from the magic trick cheaper. But we got Fireball, we got magic trick. What would you pick in your type of deck? It would have been Sorcerer's Apprentice, right? If you were picking your type of
Probably,
deck.
yeah, probably. I could even like look at the Etten for a little bit, but in this particular list with the, because I would have had the 2 scribes and the summoner as well, I wouldn't need the Etten. So yeah, on my list I probably take the apprentice, but I definitely don't mind trying to do the combo-y stuff with the Cyclone, because I do respect Cyclone. I don't think it's a bad card at all.
I like the Cyclone. I mean, it's a little bit worse than Apprentice, but I love having fun in the arena.
Yep.
And sometimes when you have like insane combos or just insane cards from the Cyclone,
For sure.
it just rewards you with like lots of fun and lots of
So now
interest to the game.
it gets a little tricky, right? Because I can tell you what I like, but I should probably tell you what I like based on the list we have, not the list I had in mind, right? So I'll shift my picks a little bit here. If we're playing this like slightly slower style, I really don't mind Proud Defenders in that kind of deck. So I might go for that here over the Bomber.
Well, I would go for the Proud Defender as well. I hate mirror ending nowadays because of the lackeys and
identities
cards
bad.
that give you lackeys.
You can
So-
play it with Scientist, but other than Scientist, I don't like it.
Yep. I don't mind Proud Defender in a slowish deck as well.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? And I think in a normal deck, I think it's an easy bomb. Well, normal for me, it's an easy bomber. I think for this kind of deck, Proud Defender actually works quite well.
Absolutely.
We have 2 scribes. I feel like you have to pick Giant.
Yeah, I got a little bit disappointed in the Messenger Ravens recently. Not like really disappointed, but a little bit. So yeah, if we didn't have double scribes, I would have thought about picking Raven, Sea Giant, Prophet, but with a double scribe, it's always Sea Giant.
I mean, I'm down for another Fireball, but I feel like once we have 2 Fireballs, we may want to take the deck in a slightly different direction, because we can do some really nasty stuff.
We can always use Fireballs as removals, not like as only face damage.
No, Fireball does not go onto a minion, man.
I mean, I'm considering them in most of the cases being removals, not like face damage cards. But yeah, I mean, removals having an option to go face.
Yeah, so still Fireball, right?
Yep, I agree. It would have been second polymorph in the... Okay.
You just talk to me in this pack, because it feels like you have some stuff to say, right?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to say that. There is an option to go with a Ray of Frost because of Mana Cyclone we have now. But I really like Faceless Rager in the arena. It's just so insane, especially if you go something like Coin Proud Defender into Faceless, or
Your call,
Sea
man.
Giant into
Whatever you
Faceless.
feel fits your deck better.
Ray of Frost is like 2 mana, deal 2 damage, freeze a minion, something like Frostbolt with -1 damage and without an opportunity to go face, but gives you 2 cards with a Mana Cyclone.
Yeah, the way how I play Ray of Frost is I just get a board and I freeze their thing and then freeze it again next turn.
Yeah, that's an
Unless
option
they do
as
in the
well.
face. Like, let's say they play a Dalaran Crusader, it's a perfect freeze target. You just keep it frozen, keep it locked up.
I just feel like Faceless won me so many games with like being 3 mana 5, 100.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't mind, man. Don't mind it.
I'm gonna go with a Faceless. It's just too strong. Every time I pick Faceless, I almost never regret about that pick.
More defender?
There was like, yeah, I don't mind another defender. It also helps you.
Yeah,
with
you
the
were
face.
talking about the like the priest where you just made insane ragers, or
Yep.
okay. It's your boy Silverhand Knight. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Someone's
Yeah.
too
I'd pick him
Fisty
here.
Curve.
I'd pick him here for sure.
Okay.
Ah, it's your girl, Archivist Elysiana.
I like Elysiana. Would you
Yeah.
pick her?
I mean, in this kind of deck, yeah, we're definitely that kind of deck now. Well, maybe not. The thing is, like, this would have been a good Smork deck as well, but just, you know, any deck with 2 fireballs is probably a pretty good Smork deck. But I really don't mind where it's going, right? You got those 2 Proud Defenders, which really do well in the slower archetype. You have enough value right now with your well-statted big boys, so I don't mind going there.
I don't really like Soggoth because it dies to Broly Shovel Feast so hardly. Okay, I got a host from someone. I'm sorry, I will check the host in a little bit of time, okay? Thank you, because I can't like alt tab because...
Good point. Man, you're really fucking Collins 2.0. Huh? Okay. Like, the one thing I noticed as well is that sometimes you'll want the same pick as me, but you'll durdle around it for 3 minutes, being like, oh, no, I want the same card, but I'm just talking, right? It's like Collins does it all the time as well. All right, Voodoo Doll.
Yeah, I don't mind Voodoo Doll on Mage, because I don't really feel so good with, like, skipping another Ray of Frost, but Voodoo Doll seems so OP in the Mage.
It's like, well, maybe not exactly Thug in Rogue, but it's that under-bucketed for the class.
Yep, I agree. Cobra, yep. Good 3-drop. Helps you win the board, and there are not so many poisonous minions nowadays.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you are a fan of the magic trick. Do you want it here as well, or do you want a taunt or a curve minion?
I want the magic trick. What about you? What would you pick?
Probably Twilight Drake. Funny enough, even though we have a lot of 4s, I think well, the thing is, like, the magic trick, I'm ready to sort of see it in action, and I do think that it fits this kind of deck, and we do have the Cyclone, and I guess the more magic tricks, the better, because it just increases the chance you find Conjurer's Calling, and if you do, you know, if one of your magic tricks finds Conjurer's Calling, you're probably going to be in a good spot. So I think it's fine. I definitely think the trick is fine. I can see it. But when you're playing this slower style, I think slamming a Twilight Drake's almost always strong. So, but yeah, let's do it. Let's go magic trick.
Well, yeah, I would go with the magic trick. Sometimes it gives you like pretty bad, like
kind of cold.
Yeah, it has to be kind of cold. But yeah, as for the magic trick, sometimes it gives you bad cards. Something like
but only one of them needs to hit the nuts, right?
Yeah. One of them has to hit. Okay.
All right, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Although I will say that if you are going to pick Applebaum and Mage, it's this kind of Mage, right?
Yep. But we got double pro defenders and
I agree. So I would say, and this is the funny thing, I would say for this archetype, it's not Water Alley. For my archetype, it wouldn't be Frostbolt. So I think here you choose between Frostbolt and Power of Creation, and based on whether you can afford it, you'd want Power of Creation. So then I guess we look at our curve and see, can we afford to pick it? You're probably a little bit more experienced with that question for those decks than I am, because I haven't been playing Slow Mage as much. I would say that we can probably afford it and pick the Power of Creation, but it's up to you if you prefer.
I don't mind it as well. Yeah, I'm completely fine with the Power of Creation, at least number 1. And then we got 4 more cards. We can pick them a little bit in a cheaper way. I don't really mind Mirror Image. We got 3 cards that have a good combo with them. We got Metacycler.
I like it as well.
We got Cult Master, and we got Sea Giant.
Yep. I can see Tunnel Blaster fitting the archetype a bit better, but I think Soldier of Fortune is such a better card that I would still pick it.
This is tough. I would also pick between Soldier and Tunnel Blaster, because Witchwood Piper gives you Duskborn. I mean, it can give you Mana Cyclone, but who cares about like drawing it at any time? Soldier of Fortune. How many 4-drops did we have? We got 3 4-drops. It's like Chemis, Double Defenders, and we got... Sometimes we can play Cult Master. Sometimes we can play Fireball, though. But we got no 5s. We got only 1 5, so Soldier can fit the curve if we like... It's also fine if you play it on 5, right? It's like... 5 mana, 4 mana, 5, 6 on 5. Yeah, I agree. Just not to lose... Not to lose the early.
Cool.
So What do you think? It's not horror. It's definitely not horror.
For me, it's Ghoul.
Yeah, I like Ghoul as well. I don't mind Henge Clan Sneak though, but Ghoul is like an AoE. It can counter your opponent's like eccentric scribes. And it's fine, it's taunt. I don't mind it. And ooh, pick for the curve or pick for the value. So since we
Probably
got
shovel for me, but tough call.
shovel for you. So the thing is, since we got Archivist Legiana, it means that if we have it on turn 8, we're almost always okay to play her on curve and get 10 cards that we definitely know what we're gonna have. And we have to survive long enough with like lots of HP to be able to do it. So if we don't skip the curvy 5 into Scribe, we can feel completely fine with it. So
But you
we
want
got
Crusader
double
now.
Yeah, I want the Crusader.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
not-
double
that's not
eccentric
sweat.
stripes and facelesses. So in this case, if we don't skip turn 5, it gets a removal, maybe polymorph, maybe like Shadow Word Death, maybe Deadly Shot, and then you can slam faceless or eccentric scribes, and they're gonna have less problems on sticking to the board.
Okay. I think
So
that
yeah,
is
and we
a
got
super
lots
fair
of
pick
big
here.
boys.
Stretch. So are you okay doing like half the first game on your own? Or you just talk through your
Yeah,
plays?
yeah, I'm completely fine.
Alright guys, I'm a BRB, but you don't have just a screen to look at, the game's just gonna continue. And then you guys get a little bit of a head start to see how Sinedd wants to play. So I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes, guys.
Are they gonna hear me?
Oh yeah, they hear you.
Okay. Hello, chat. Okay, and sub from Shady and sub to me.
Easy. Alright guys, BRB.
Okay, we got Magic Trick. We can just play this on turn 1 and we feel fine. Arcane Explosion. I don't mind Explosion. I don't even mind Vaporize versus Priests. Mirror Image is gonna be good. Only if we... Vaporize is so bad. But this is... Okay, this might be fine in case we get Mana Cyclone or Cult Master or Giant, because Vaporize seems so bad. Once the priest recognizes it's Vaporize, he just doesn't hit face with like with his cards, with his like big boys. That's just the thing. If he was duplicated, it would have been like way better, because you can play like Flight Master into... Oh. If he goes face, I probably ping this. I don't really like Flight Master more than ping. Ping makes a little bit more sense, so if he plays a 3-mana guy, Talon Priest, I want him to buff the egg. Ooh. Oh, if I had 5 mana, I would have played Mirror Image into Sea Giant. I can just go with a Cookie Chemist. I want to keep this as long as I can. I want to keep this as long as I can, because this is like gonna be a 4-4 and I'm gonna have a ping, but I got no one to ping. It's not gonna be a good ping on any of the minions of my opponent, right? So yeah, this is never a good ping. But now I can have a cheap Sea Giant. Nerubian Prophet. Mirror Image. Sea Giant. Try it. Okay. Worked well. This worked better than Vaporize. And then I can follow it up with a Faceless. If this survives, I'm gonna have 5-8. Okay, no Shadow Word Death. No Shadow Word Death! No one picks Shadow or Death, right? Oh. Okay, this is tough. So this is almost always faceless, right? This has to be faceless. This has to be trade the 4/7. Ping, trade. I like it. So the next turn, I can play Cult Master, trade. That's fine. So I'm a little bit more board control-ish player. This is it, whatever. We can trade the 4/2 and the Fireball anyways. Wait. Power Word Shield? You should have played this first. 4 plus 6 is 10. This is exactly enough. I wanna trade in case he got something like Shadow Word Death from the top of the deck and stuff. So my way of playing is just control the board, get enough cards, get enough value. So you see, the trade was really important now. If we didn't trade, he would have had like a 2/2. It's probably this over Emperor Cobra. This gives me another minion that can trade well with the Cult Master, and he's not gonna Cabal Shadow Priest this. Say hello to my little friend. 3, 5, 8. I can trade 3 minions. Well, we wanna draw 3, right? Drawing 3 is a little better than summoning 2 in this case. I'm kind of fine.
Alright, what's going on here?
We're winning the board now. The way I mostly like playing, winning the board, you don't care about face damage while you don't have the board. Okay, one more card. And we got 4 cards from one single Cult Master.
Feels okay, man.
Yeah, it feels really good, man. What do you think now?
Power of creation.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Rocketeers are kind of vulnerable to Holy Nova, but he would have played it to kill the Cult Master. So we deal 10 now and 10 next turn if they survive. But with the Wind Fury Harpy, we deal 0 now and we deal 16 next turn.
Yeah, it's about Dragonfire, right? But I think it's okay to pick the Harpies.
Do you think it's better? 10, 14, 16, 17. We can deal 17 now. Well, they're like not vulnerable to... Okay. I don't even mind Mana Cyclone, but I can keep it for the Magic Trick.
Yeah, I think you probably ping his face. Unless the Cyclone develops lethal and I didn't see it, but ping face is half the damage for it. So.
This is 16. 20, 22. Even if he heals, this is lethal.
Should be.
So yeah, this is the way I play, so that's why I just feel awkward.
Go face.
Yep.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's true. You go face when you have an opportunity. I don't mind keeping Magic Trick. I don't have like too many 1-drops. I got no 1-drops except for Magic Tricks. I'm not that good at 2-drops to try to keep them to...
Oh, sorry. Could you get the IDS again? Okay. I realized I don't have the tracker.
Export.
Yeah, same
copy,
again. Just copy the thing.
Paste.
It's your list, so yeah, I don't mind. I would never keep Magic Trick, but I'm not a Magic Trick kind of guy. I don't think I've even
Yeah.
drafted this card one time, this expansion.
This is not the best card versus Druid, so that's why even if we like try to top deck it to drop our this is another magic trick, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't like explosion. So generally you wanna get the Conjure's Calling, but you're kinda fine with something like Volcanic, Frostball stuff. More tricks, Pog.
Shady, what stretches do you do? How often? I've got tight nerd muscles from always sitting. For me specifically, my hamstrings are pretty important. If I can get my hamstrings stretched out, that's a big deal. So that's just with like a rope or whatnot. You grab the bottom of your foot and you pull that back when you're lying on your back. MC Marcus or McMarcus, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Much appreciated. Or
Oh, he's killing this.
something for the
No.
like a butterfly stretch for me
No.
but that's specifically for me. Where I like it. Pick the thing, do the stuff.
I can't say I mind Mana Cyclone now, because I got no spells anyways.
Yeah, I'd play Cyclone.
And go face. Trading is bad here. Oh, okay. Don't have to care about value anymore.
Got a little
Now
bit of
I have
value
to
this
care about
game.
the tempo.
Yep.
So I'm completely fine with the value. I'm gonna, even if I don't top deck any more value card, I'm completely fine with it. This guy's playing so interesting. I wanted to say bad, but I don't know if this is bad. This
I'm
is
not sure
kinda-
what's worse, saying that he plays bad or saying that he plays interesting. So.
Okay, this is Soldier, and I believe I trade.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we can go with the Silver Hand and try to conjure the 4/4.
Yep.
If he plays something like his own Soldier, we can trade pink Conjurers. That's an option as well.
Potentially. Oh, you pre-trade every time, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. We play Conjurers first, because I don't know, there might be something.
Pog.
Okay. One of the best.
I'm not sure if I
Conjurers
would
I've
have
ever
always
had.
conjured there. Like, I might have just jammed the Silver Hand, but I'm really greedy on my conjures.
I don't know. This feels fine. An average 4-drop is not that bad, right?
No, but like a 3/3 or a 4/3 or something is not... Oh wow, he's giving you the 1/1. Holy shit.
Option 1, Faceless. Option 2, Silver Hand, Mirror Image.
So you're not even considering conjure as the 1/1. I'm not saying you should, right? But it's not a
Oh,
consideration.
well, that's an option. Okay, I just
I
didn't
don't
think
like it.
about
I don't like it as much as the others, but I didn't like the first conjures, right? So
I can go. I can like not care about the Faceless and just keep it for the near win profit.
yeah, or
But-
even your summoner, right? So
Yeah.
I feel like he just hero powers your 1/1 and trades the scribe. So for that reason, would you like the Silver Hand and the Mirror entity or not?
Mirror Image, you mean? That's
Yeah.
fine.
But it's your like you have the veto, right? It's your run. So you tell me how you want to navigate
Well,
this.
I would have played Silver Hand and Mirror Image probably because of the trade into
Sure. Okay, let's
Faceless.
do it then. It's interesting you like just threw the calling away like that. Well, not throw it away, right? But you know what I mean. Use it for lower value.
Well, it's a lot of tempo. You get a 1 HP minion that
Is it a
always
lot
dies
of
to
tempo
extra power.
though, compared to playing a 5-drop into a 6-drop into then calling something?
If you play 5-drop, he gets his minion alive.
Yeah, and then you keep a. Let's say the trade resolves, right? Because it's a 4/6 up against a 4/4 and a 2/2.
Yep.
The trade resolves, you're left with a 5/5 on board, but still conjures in the hand, as opposed to 2 4-drops. I can sort of live with.
You know what? We can go with the Fireball, trade the 4/4, and then conjures the Shambler, or just don't care about Shambler. But the thing is that doesn't fit the curve, and we got Cabalist Tomb for the value.
Yeah,
So we
I
don't
think
necessarily
here
need to
I'd probably
keep.
Fireball the 4/6, face with the 1/1, and conjure.
Yep.
I think here it makes total sense. Because well, I mean, now you're turning a 1/1 into 4 drops. That's quite a bit different.
Can even go full face. I don't
Oh, yeah, I
feel
mean,
like
yeah, you know
trading
how I play. I would definitely go face here.
Yeah, I don't feel like
I
trading is
don't
any
trade
good
that thing
as well.
It's like I can't remember the last time I traded a Violet Worm, right? Yeah, it's just like I die or they die, but that minion does not get traded on my turn. Let's go.
Yeah. Looks like Faceless into something next turn. Alt Master? Okay, another magic trick. What can we get? We can get another Conjures, but if we don't get it, we don't have ping. But do we need the ping? We can trade 4/4, 3/4 ping. I believe I want to start with a Faceless.
I think I would face this as well, yeah.
But then Magic Trick makes 0 sense, because you never get something you want to play. We can
So would
trade
you ping
3.
or would you get the Duskboar out?
I love the Duskboar. But then we have to trade the 2/4 instead of the ping and the 3/4. It's like 4 + 2 + 2, right?
Yeah, I think I would ping probably, right?
Okay, Duskboar is not better than Squire. Yeah,
Well, I mean, we can always check. Okay, just whichever one you prefer. Like I said, like I'm just here to sort of give you my first take on things.
I mean, this is always gonna die to like 1 damage, swipe something. So yeah, I just have to think like I don't have this card in this matchup.
Yeah.
Kind of fine with the value. If this gives me another Conjures or just anything, I'm gonna feel completely fine with it. Yeah, and that's kind of awkward how my opponent didn't want to trade into the 1/1. Into the 4-mana 1/1 two times
weird,
in a row.
yeah.
Maybe he didn't have a good trade. A good curve with trading. 5, 8, 10, 12, 13. He got a hero power or play a ton. Okay. He kills it. So let's just see what we top deck and just see how we play. Fireball is lethal. Okay. We want to ping the 6/1 in general. I got 10 damage. If I get Frostbolt, I just win.
Yeah, you could also tome, but I think it's better to magic trick.
Arcane Explosion.
Yep, for sure.
So we can go Scribe. Hit, Arcane Explosion.
Yep.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Okay, now we got the Eccentric Tribe. Okay, so we managed to deal with his Eccentric Tribe. So the question is, how is he gonna deal with it on 7 HP? I'm a really...
I think it's likely play a Shovel Fist, but he's dead, so...
I'm a big fan of magic tricks in the arena nowadays. The sound of Hearthstone, it's like so interesting. It really feels like if you just pay enough attention to the sound of Hearthstone, to the music, you'll always have like a feeling like you're in a tavern. So can we have lethal with a Cabalist Tomb? We can have lethal with the Power of Creation.
I was about to say, I think power is just lethal because he just doesn't deal with it, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
I wonder.
Karen?
Yep, let's get some Deathwing protection. Yep. Feels okay, man.
Yeah, kind of. I'm just scared of spreading plague.
It's on the screen, clip. It's a co-op. Sinedd's an excellent arena player. So.
Oh, stop it, you.
Oh, you just said you could play in Sin's beta, so you better be, right?
Oh,
Alright.
it's just embarrassing for me.
Embarrassing?
Oh.
Alright. This guy's never played arena in his life, chat.
Okay, thank you then. Thank you so much.
Keep the threes.
Yep. And you won that. Oh, by the way, can we have a little conversation about the C game?
Yeah, sure.
You don't mind it. You didn't have enough time to give like a complete opinion about it, but how did you like it, and what did you like most of it, and did you like it at all?
I like how we're not talking about the cards in front of us here. What do you want to pick here?
Frost now, I believe.
Sure. I think they're all pretty terrible. So. Yeah, I mean, I think I did talk about like what I liked about it. It was fun. It was just the thing that was super pixelated was pretty awkward, like that one.
Oh.
But I think everyone talked about that, right?
I had C game on a Russian streamers event called Streamfest in Moscow, and I had that category, and they guessed correct 4 out of 5.
Wow, holy shit! So the same pictures.
No, not the same, just the new ones.
Okay. So it's more doable now, or we just suck? You wanna Rager kill the spell power?
I'm thinking about Rager or Cobra. It has to be Rager.
What about a 4-mana 7/7?
I have a feeling like we play around it.
Well, you just
let's
passed
go with
twice,
Cobra in
right?
this case. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's actually okay. Because he doesn't want to play it on turn 5. Like, you play the 7/7 on coin turn 3 or on 4, but otherwise it sucks. Yeah, go for it. Okay, that sort of worked out, right? Because you would have killed the other one anyway. And now we get a bigger... Yeah, this actually all works out. You want to just defender, kill the dude?
That's option number 1. Option number 2 is like faceless magic trick, but I feel like defender is better.
Yeah, we want to get the big faces, right?
We might even kill the 0/2.
I think I sort of like the 1/1 a tiny bit more because of our own faceless. I don't want him to deal 1 damage to our 2/6 somehow, or increase the chance he can kill it with lava burst or something.
Okay. The thing why I like trading into the 0/2 is that next turn we can go with the faceless, ping the 1/1,
Sure.
and then deal 3 face.
But getting a free ping on something else is not bad either.
Well, that's true.
Oh god, dude. He's got a thing from below.
Playing a lot of...
Wow, he's been waiting until he hit that the entire time. That's why we killed the spell power, right? Yeah.
Not that's why, I just killed it because of the lightning storm. But yeah,
yeah,
this
of
is
course,
also...
of course. But I mean, he didn't play it because we ended up killing the spell power thing. Yeah.
I like book before we play
For sure, for
Elysiana.
sure, for sure. And then do the things.
Probably trade 1/1. Trade here.
Spell power, yeah.
We can even kill the healing totem. Why do we have to kill the 3/2? Is there any like reason?
Hex,
To kill
but
the Brit.
if he hexes your 2/6,
Yeah.
you're more than happy.
Yeah, completely fine. Because this is a taunt, he always hits these. So we play Eccentric Tribe.
Oh, Black
Probably.
Knight. Black Knight would be a reason.
Oh,
If you're looking for reasons.
streamer is bad. Not playing around Black Knight. Okay.
Pepe hands.
Tribe, trade. I don't like Fireball.
No, but you could sack the 3/3 to not create a Lightning Storm board. But I think it's...
But in that case,
sorry.
he trades the 3/2 into the defender.
Yeah, and then you kind of don't care. But I think it's okay to use a 5/6. Yeah, this thing is worth thinking about.
Write this down.
This is fine, even if he like plays Lightning Storm, how is he gonna kill the Eccentric Trap in that case?
Hex, trade, Lightning Storm.
What if we keep Book of Spectre for Elysiana so we can get more... Oh, okay. So we can get more discovered cards? What do you think? But in this case, if I get Cult Master, I'm gonna feel completely fine, right?
Yeah, I think Book here is probably the play.
Okay, we got it. Ah, easy.
Yeah, we can only draw. Keep overdraw in mind, right? Count first.
I can draw 2.
Do we want that? Well, how are you trading?
It. Trade the 1/1 into the 3/1. Trade.
What to do?
Huh.
What to do?
Trade. We can even draw 3. If I ever draw 1, do I mind it?
Yeah, but you could sack 1 now and then draw later. That's my point.
I can draw as much as I want since we got Elysiana.
Okay.
I can even overdraw for my whole deck.
Because you're always
I can
playing
get-
Elysiana.
Yeah. I can get another...
Yeah, just make
I
your
can
turn.
get Mirror
Just make your
Image.
turn.
I kind of like this a little bit more. Makes me feel a little bit more safe.
I would have always drawn 1 less here.
I don't care. I have Elysiana. Who cares about overdrawing in the arena?
I mean, but it's strictly worse, right or not?
I can see 0 difference with Elysiana. I
Yeah,
can
but-
see difference
Okay,
if...
the world in where you don't
Too full.
play Elysiana on curve.
Okay. Well, I don't even need to play it on curve.
My hand is too full.
This is like whatever. He thinks that giving me Cult Master is like a good option. But he doesn't know.
I guess what you're trying to do is you're trying to make him misplay into leaving your Cult Master up.
Yep.
Okay, I see an advantage to the play now.
This looks like Silverhand, trade, and play maybe Unstable, maybe Hedge Clan. Let's just see.
I think I like the piggy more.
Yeah, let's just see. Maybe we get Duskboar. Okay. Never Duskboar.
So you consciously overdraw to make
I don't mind it.
him leave your Cult Master up, to make him think you're gonna fatigue.
Yep. So just like one of my friends said, you don't play around the deck, you play around the person.
That's could be dangerous as well.
So I don't need more cards now. In general, I trade 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 1 more. I don't like fireballing. I might fireball this though to push a little bit more damage to the face. In general, I can go with the power of creation, overdraw 1. That's fine.
How about Faceless Nova?
Do we have to?
You play your game. That's fine. It's your deck.
Yeah, no. It's like, it's about playing optimal. It's not like I play this in a different
I mean,
way.
you have 2
I also
fireballs
like-
in your hand. Going face is really good. So
Yep.
I would always do my play, but I don't want to
Okay,
derail
that makes sense.
your mojo here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would also
Sometimes
roll
like-
4-7. So good job there.
I wanna try the Cult Master though.
Sure.
Oh no, I don't wanna.
Either way is fine for me. Just make sure you get the face damage in and the Nova.
He doesn't have Lightning Storm.
I think it's better this way for Shovel Fist, yeah. Spread
This
the
is better for the
spread the
Shovel
health.
Fist. And this is better for the
It's also
Devolve.
better for Devolve. Oh, what a low roll, man. Only a dirty rat. What the fuck? Wait, where'd that come from? Chat! Chat! Where'd that 7-7 come from? I saw it from the left, but when did he have it? Did he have it on turn 4?
I didn't see it.
God, I hope he had it on turn 4. I think we should drag 2 fireballs to his face. I like that play.
I don't know. Let's kill him with a wisp. Ha! Died to wisp. Yeah, this is my hand. This is what I usually want to have in the arena. I mean, the mid game or the early game or just any other stage of the game. No fireball. I don't know about magic trick in this case. I got 3 of them. I got no coin for the coin magic trick cyclone, so I just drop it. This is Warlock. I want to find... What do I want to find? I want to find Duskboar. I want to find a stable goal.
Sure. Yep. I can do it.
If this wasn't Warlock, if this was like a priest or something slower, I could have kept it.
But didn't we keep magic trick versus hunter?
It was Hunter.
Implying hunter is the slow class.
No. It's not about being slow. It's about... I don't remember. I had a different hand. I had Nerubin Prophet, I believe. So that's why I just...
No. We kept just magic trick, I believe.
I don't remember. Well, as for me, we kept Nerubin Prophet. I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. We didn't have it. I don't remember why I kept it, but there definitely was a reason.
Okay, because I'm trying to learn how to play the magic trick, right?
Warlock seems like so unwinnable if you don't push him. Hunter is fine. If you don't push him, you can still win. But Warlocks with like the demon on curve seem so unwinnable.
I'm not sure if I buy it yet.
Mirror image into Nerubin Prophet probably.
Yep. Sounds good. Because to me it sounds that if you're playing a slower deck and you're playing versus a hunter, is it not better to play your early game as much as possible as well?
We don't have too many 2-drops. Warlock is just...
Well, obviously we're mulling for them now, right?
Yep.
So explain to me the difference between wanting to have early game versus a Warlock and wanting to have early game versus a hunter. Because to me it seems hard to justify... Oh, if we hit the Conjure's Calling here, we win the game.
Yep.
That's worth trying, I guess.
And even if we don't, we can go with the Cult Master.
Yep. Okay, let's go. There's another try, but it's a bit riskier.
Nah, I picked the 2 many ways.
Yeah,
Right.
Icicle's not the worst as well, just to be able to ping, but I think Tome's fine. Yeah. Sorry, it sounds a little bit like I'm grilling you here, right? But I'm just trying to understand, because I don't play
fine.
with Magic Trick, and I want to know when you keep it.
So the reason why I kept it versus Hunter is... Okay, let me start with the reason why I don't keep it versus Warlock, because they seem too... it's too important to play on curve versus Warlock with the minions, but it doesn't seem like insanely important to do it versus Hunter if you have Magic Trick. So you can afford to play your turn 1 a little bit slower, not have turn 2, perfect turn 2. Just ping his minion. They usually play like 1-1, 2-1.
Let's do this turn first, right? I don't want you to be short on time for this one, because this could be interesting.
This is 4-4-3-2. I mean, the Hogstead helps me trade the whole board, right? So it's like 4 + 4 + 3 + 2, but we can go with a Magic Trick and try to find conjures on like Cookie Chemist or something, but we'll leave this.
Yeah, for me it's essentially try to do... Yeah, okay, you do.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay.
That's pretty insane. No.
This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5.
I'm not sure if I would have had the discipline there to not draw.
So, did you have any other option?
Be a greedy.
Did you have any other
Be
play?
a greedy motherfucker and draw 2. But then you leave his guy up, right?
Yeah, you don't want to leave this alive. We can trade Silver Hand, ping, or face. We can even Cone of Cold, but I don't
Shadow
mind-
Flame. Shadow Flame's a problem, right?
No. I mean, we can Cone of
Cone
Cold
the
the one
dudes.
once.
Yeah. So what was your first line? Just give him 3/1/1s or
Silver
what?
hand, trade, ping, go face.
I think
Or-
traits. Yeah, go ahead.
Or near faceless. I mean, Tomb of Intellect into faceless into trade face and keep the 4/1/1s.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Into Abyssal, I'm not sure if it's good to faceless over pinging. Then again, we could high roll the 3-drop.
Well, if we go with the silver hand,
Yeah, we can try to high roll the 3-drop. Okay, I think Tome's okay. Let's start with Tome. Yep.
maybe I get the raid leader. Okay.
Bellatrix, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hope you're having a good time.
Sinedd, who are you talking with? I'm talking with Shadybunny, who is a really strong player who hasn't been playing since the closed beta, but he's a really good and strong player. Teaching me another game style, like a little bit aggressive game style. And me teaching him a little bit more controlish game style. Just sharing experience. Fireball, faceless, full face is option number 1 for me. Cone of Cold, faceless, full face is option number 2 to keep both fireballs.
I want him to be dead after he coins Shovel Fist, so if we can set that up, I'm okay with it.
I can Cone of Cold this, I don't mind Cone of Cold. I can even go with the Power of Creation full face. Do I
Shadow Flame.
mind?
Shadow Flame's a problem if we do that.
So we can hit face for 7, he's gonna be on 15. And we can like, nah.
I'm just counting. Let me. 15.
It's not vulnerable to Shadow Flame if this is Cairn or just something with Divine Shield.
Runs out on me.
I would go
Okay.
with this.
Sure.
Okay. So do we go Burgle Bot or just Portal?
I think the 6 health's pretty big for Felfires as well.
Okay. Yeah, he can't go Hellfire and just kill everything, right? And even if he goes Abyssal,
Yeah,
just
no, then he's dead,
Fireball
right?
him.
It's coin Shovel Fist's not enough now. That's the important one.
when coin. Oh, is this the Doom? This looks like the Doom. Oh, okay.
No, he's trading.
Yeah, just because he doesn't wanna get.
Oh, he doesn't want to overdraw.
But who cares about overdrawing?
Yeah,
right?
6 face is so much better. Right, mill 1 card.
5-2 ping.
Yep. Now that was a good example of where you do overdraw, guys, because it's 6 damage phase. Just imagine that trade-off, right? By milling 2 cards off the top of your deck, you deal 6 damage to your opponent's face. 0 mana. You just do that, right? The entire time. You just do that couple turns in a row and kill him.
Okay. So yeah, this is why nowadays I also pick Fireball over Polymorph. And it's also fine to kill his minions.
Yeah, Fireball is a dumb card when there's a little bit of face damage already going in the game. Putting 2 cards in his deck is better than putting
Oh.
6 damage on our face.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's actually only 1 card, right? Because he was gonna mill 1 anyway. If it, yeah, it's insane. It's insane, guys. Don't even go there.
I don't keep Proud Defender, right? I got 2 of them. And I can go with a coin 3 into Nerubian Prophet.
Okay. In this deck, I could definitely see keeping Proud Defender.
Yeah, I don't mind it as well. Even considering the fact that I have Nerubian Prophet. Okay, it's coin faceless. into
Pretty. Coin Nerubian into play faceless. OP.
Yeah, coin giant. The famous coin giant. Yeah, I also agree that dealing face to the face is like way better in the arena than like not discarding 1 card. Okay,
Nice.
coin 3/3.
I'm sure there's a specific time where that 1 card in deck is gonna matter more, but in that case, no way.
Nah,
No way.
it's not. What was your best arena deck you've ever had? Not like the best that you got 12, but the one that you really liked. Maybe
6
you
auto
don't like-
barbers.
Yeah, 6 what?
6 auto barbers.
Oh, huh.
My baby. Back in the day.
Okay. I had a druid with 5 jade blossoms,
Oh god,
du-
you're that guy.
double jade
Let's
idols.
just stop here, man.
Ah yeah, jade elephant,
God,
jade
he heard
spirit,
you.
double ultimate infestation.
Double UI with, oh
Yeah.
my god, holy shit.
I got 6-3 with it. You know why?
You deserve it with those stupid Jade Idol picks. Oh my god. What happened?
Well, I don't feel like I traded.
I'd kill the dude. I think it's fine. It's Druid still, right? So my philosophy versus Druid is you just kill the things because of the board
So
buffs. It's not so much that the 1/1 does something now, but you might want to use the 3 in something else next turn, right? So we're just freeing her up.
in 2 out of these 3 losses, I didn't manage to draw either of my UIs because they both were in the last part of the deck, probably last 10.
Nasty.
So, and in one of the games, not in one, in many of the games, I didn't manage to draw any Jade Blossom on turn 3. That was so awkward not to draw like Jade Blossoms. But one game went perfectly when I played Coin Jade Blossom into Jade Blossom into like Blossom into Aya into like Jade Idol, and I had like something like 6/6 or 7/7 Jade on turn 6, something like that. And then I
Disgusting.
played versus a Wario, and we played till the fatigue, and then he just was thinking he would have fatigued me, but then my last card was like Jade Idol,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
yeah.
shuffle. Yeah, I also forgot
Oh.
about my last card is Jade Idol. Yeah, I like it.
Wait, you didn't shuffle with the previous one even though you didn't know?
It was like I played it maybe on turn 1 or just
Oh,
early in the
you played the other idols early. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I played it early, but then I just completely forgot I got second Jade Idol because I wasn't playing with deck tracker, and then I managed to shuffle it, and that was like holy crap. Looks like unstable goal to me, or maybe just Cone of Cold into unstable. What do you think? Cone of Cold into Nerubian into unstable next turn.
The chance that he gives those things +1/+1 is fairly high. That doesn't mean that
I
we
deal
can't do
9
that play.
this turn, and I deal 13 next turn. I deal 23 within 2 turns, and I have Fireball. I have Lethal next turn.
Sure.
So next turn is Lethal if he
I'm
doesn't
just
kill
saying for the ghoul play, right?
Oh, okay, I got it. Well, I can like ping at least one to reduce the chances of getting buffed.
I don't mind setting up lethal. I mean, big surprise.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
it's
got it.
if we go for the ghoul line, that's pretty cute, but I think he just marks them out of range.
So that was an insane deck that I was really unlucky with. And I had at my very first Rogue draft in this expansion was just like I said, 5 evil miscreants, and then I was like 11-1 into 11-3. The last pally was like, okay, the last pally was
Kaboom.
so insane to like play versus because he had lots of good stuff, but then I played like, what did I play?
That's like, I don't know how much probability of winning the game there. Can anyone actually do the math, guys? Like, that might be a little bit more advanced, right? At least for me, but there's 3 minions on his board, 3 minions on our board. We play Hatter. We need to hit one of the hats for lethal. Then after that, we play Miscreant, and 2 out of the 5 lackeys are lethal, and we get 2 lackeys. What are those odds combined? That has to be some really high % chance for lethal that turn.
If we're talking about the Hatter, it's like 50-50 to buff each of the side, right? So it's like...
Yeah, but I mean everything combined at the end, right?
Yeah, I know. 50%, and okay, it's 1 into 4, into 1 into 16. What is our play here, though? I don't want to play Flight Master because it gives me 2 attack guy. I mean, 2 HP guy.
Yeah, Cobra
And the
probably, I
two-attack
guess.
guy-
Cobra
that's-
works around Talon Priest, which is really important here. Otherwise,
So,
you just
yeah.
get dunked.
And it's 1 into 16. Oh,
That's fine. He sort of just passes, right? For one Shaman card. And then the Soldier of Fortune can... So we're what? I think my chat's coming up with 4% for losing that game.
oh, it's 1 into 8. Okay, let me calculate myself with a notepad. Okay, 1 into 8. Wait, what? Oh, he can heal it. He's playing this so slow.
Yeah, that's not...
But
I
the
don't like
question
that.
is, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna kill the Cauldron. Oh, if only I had one more mana, I would have just chemisted
Flip
the
and ping, yeah.
Shame. Well, this looks like faceless.
Yeah. You wanna give him a card by pinging his guy? Or you wanna ping his face?
No. Why do you give him a card?
To bait him. I do that all the time. I was like, are you sure you want to play a 5-drop? Don't you want to just heal your guy and draw a card? No, you don't
I
do
don't
it.
like it.
Yeah, if you're playing a bit slower, cards in his hand is a problem, right? But we got 2 fireballs in your hand, so I'm like, if he plays a 3-drop here after healing this dude, because they can't resist, right? They're like, oh my god, he's so stupid, I'm just gonna draw a card. And then 3 turns later, they're like, why am I dead? What the fuck? This guy's a noob. He gave me a card. I can't lose to a noob. So that's sort of the mentality that I think a lot of people have when they can draw with the Northside. They have to draw with the Northside.
Well, according to my calculations, it's 0.05%. Oh, okay, it's 5%. Never mind. It's 0.05, which is 5%.
5%, yeah. So around
For the
like
unlock.
4 or 5% to lose that game, I suppose. Not bad, not bad. That's not as low as it's low, obviously, right? But that's not
Maybe I
as low as I
miscalculated.
thought it would be.
Ah.
How much mana did you have? Was there a spell lackey that would have done it as well? Because then we can... But then that's a whole different math, right? Because then you have to do like the math to get the specific spell that would...
It was like 4. I played 4 mana header into like 3 mana lackey. So I believe I had.
But that's
My-
now we're just doing that for fun, right? Do you kill the thing or do you go face?
Well, I like killing this.
With 2 fireballs in my hand, I go face, but I will obviously follow your lead for your deck, right?
We can go with a cookie chemist ping and face. That's also an option. We can even go with a scribe face.
For me, it's always scribe because I'd rather scribe
okay.
trade than
you're right.
cookie ping. But...
I just don't play too many games with like fireballs with my hand.
Yeah, I mean he has 12 less health, right? So 5 damage on his face goes a very long way.
Okay, that's true. So yeah, maybe I miscalculated it, but yeah, it's something like from 4 to 5%.
Yeah, dude, they draw, right? They can't help themselves. This is why I ping the cleric, right? I'm like, get your card,
Well,
man, do it. Does
Just
he go
like
coin death? I think he coin deaths, right? That's why he healed it. Nope. Coin powered shield on 1 mana, Pepega.
just like I said, you play around the person, not around the deck, right? You play versus a person, not versus a deck. So yeah, maybe you're right. Oh, no mana for lethal. This looks like magic trick.
It does look like magic trick. Yep.
Frostbolt.
I think in this point, more reach, more better, yeah.
And then cookie chemist ping go face.
Yep, I like it.
Delicious
This is mainly what I got from playing Constructed, because I played Constructed for I think 3 months or so, guys. I don't know how long it was. Got pretty decent at it, and I would say the #1 thing I learned from my time in Constructed was how often face is the place. And I know Constructed is a different place than... Oh, we're getting Dragonfires? Yeah. I know Constructed is a different place from Arena, so different plays are going to be good. Does he do it? Does he do it? Yeah, he doesn't do it. All right. GG.
He doesn't know, guys.
He doesn't know. Lol, not playing around double fireball. What a pleb. I just after I came back to Arena, I noticed how often I'm like, I would have traded here, I would have traded here, I would have traded, and it was just like, holy crap, dude, all the face them. And if you have that kind of backup, you'll go face more often. But then I started asking myself, like, okay, how many games in the arena have I lost because I didn't push face? Because obviously you can say, well, you can get punished for pushing face because you might have a Shattered Sun, you might have a a Dead Speaker, or a Fungomancer. But especially in particular metas where those cards are absent, Dead Speaker, Fungomancer, you might have just lost the game because you didn't push face damage and you can finish him off later. So it's very easy to spot when trading would be better, right? He's like, oof, I dodged that speaker, I dodged this. But it's not so easy to spot when pushing 5 extra face at some point would have won you the game, but you didn't do it and now you lost. So, anyways.
Yeah, I got what you mean. I didn't learn it from the arena, I mean from the ranked games. One day I just realized that
face is the place.
Yeah, that sometimes face is the best place. I remember the exact time when I started realizing
You want to play Cobra? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I want to keep the game flowing, right?
Oh yeah, that's
You
fine.
okay?
Oh
Yeah, like I do this.
I gotta
Sorry, I do
reconnect.
this with Collins as well, right? Because he loves to tell stories as well. But Cobra,
I just got reconnected, so
Oh, you got DC'd. Okay, that explains.
yeah.
Sure.
Cobra.
Yeah, I wanna Rager the fortune, right? Okay, so you were saying you realized that from playing.
So I
Arena.
realized when the grand tournament came, I realized that value game is not working anymore because the tempo game works because of that Inspire. Yep.
It's hard to outvalue a Mookless, right? If he has a board, yeah, for sure.
So one of the main rules of playing arenas before the grand tournament was draw first. Whenever you see a card that draws you a card, you just pick it. Whenever you see a card that doesn't give you value, something like Sep was considered to be one of the worst cards. Naturalize was one of the worst cards because what the hell, you give him two cards.
For you or just in general?
Just in general for the arena before grand tournament, I believe.
This must have been like Sap has never been bad for me, and I've been playing for a long time. That must have been a different, but I've always been a bit smorkier than the rest, right? But like I feel like Sap's always been top tier. I think in like Trump's very early analysis, he said Sap was not so good, but we're a long way from that.
Do we get Shatter for the Cone of Cold?
Let's
Probably
see.
not, right? We can go another Magic Trick and just play Magic Trick into Faceless. We can go Ray of Frost though.
Yeah, you could also Frost the Councilman this turn and Rager.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
And I trade with a 3/5 trade.
Yeah, for sure. So I do agree that those cards, they only as the community got better, they got appreciated a lot more. But I do think that top tier arena players they recognized that Sap was the nuts.
Well, I was having like pretty good results at that times, but
Yeah, you didn't. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
You didn't.
I didn't
As long as you understand what a +1 was in a card game, you do really well, right? With Hearthstone, when it was at the starting or the first year or maybe even 2 years, as long as you knew what a +1 was in a card game, you're fine. Just take +1 over and over and over, and you'll win. And then as people get better, you realize, well, I can't just win off +1s. I need to actually play the game as well. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
hello, Plagueat. Okay. Yeah, okay. We definitely had some different experiences.
For sure.
Uh,
Sorry, I feel like I just
it's
commandeered
completely
that conversation. We'll go back to your point in a moment.
It's completely okay. Just don't even mind it. Option number 1 is Cone of Cold Pink Trade.
I will say anything
I
that
don't
doesn't
really like.
anything that doesn't involve playing Scribe or Sea Giant, I kind of don't like.
Yeah. Okay. Option number 2, Mirror Image. Sea Giants are gonna cost 3.
Yeah, and then we Frost the Councilman.
Frost, Magic Trick, Sea Giant.
Yeah, I guess we Magic Trick then, right? We do have the mana.
What about just trade into Eccentric Scribe? Are we gonna take too much phase damage and then play Sea Giant for 0 mana next turn? Do we think we're gonna take too much phase damage in that case?
The one problem is that you're putting your mirror images into Abyssal. That's my one problem with
Oh,
that turn.
okay. Well, okay,
Your
that
call
makes
though,
sense.
your call, right? If you want to
Counterspell or Frostbolt? I
Probably
believe
pick
Frostbolt
Bolt.
with the
Yep,
Ray of
yep,
Frost,
yep,
right?
yep. Well, we're gonna use Ray this turn, I think, right?
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right. Hello, Captain Ramos.
Because the Ray is what protects your giant from Hellfire now.
Yep.
Because you can Hellfire trade the giant.
I can go with something Con of Cold, Ping, and then Frostbolt Scribe. And yeah, okay, so
Yeah, you were talking about how Sap and Naturalize
yeah,
were
yeah.
rated terrible, or at
Okay.
least bad.
I consider them being bad because I was like, you just give it back to him and then he plays it again, so not much point in it. And then the grand tournament came and I suddenly was getting out tempoed with the Inspire cards because I was like losing the game with 5 or 6 cards in my hand to one single Queldir or something, or just
Yep.
Murloc. So yeah, then I started realizing that you gotta play it a little bit tempo nowadays. I really want to play Scribe. I just really want to play it, but I really want to ping the 5/4 as well. There is a world where we can Con of Cold the 0/3. Yeah. What do you think we should do? I
I'm
don't know. I
looking
have
at
no
it, I'm
idea
looking
what
at
is
it.
the best play. It might be Con of Cold the 0/3. Go full face. And
See, I think we
ping.
Scribe, and then next turn we can still Cone if we want to, right? But I do think the 5/5 has to kill the 6. Well, your call. If you have a good play with Cone, feel free to do it if you're happy with it. Otherwise, Scribe and trade the 6/5 and go 8 phase. One of those two things is fine.
What I don't like in this that we don't pop the Divine Shield.
Yeah. He pops his own Divine Shield though, right? With Abyssal. Oh no, but he puts it to 1, right? He trades Abyssals.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not about being on 1, it's about he can kill the 0/2 and then kill the giant with a 5/4 and the 3/2. That's what I'm scared of. That was what
Sure,
I
but
was scared of.
But if you ping the bubble, and then he Abyssals, it's just worse, right? Because then, sure, you don't have to ping it off anymore, but you don't have a Scribe on the board.
I was thinking about like Con of Cold, the egg, go full face, uh, probably ping the Delaran Crusader,
Mhm.
so it's on 3 HP. And the next turn you go with the Eccentric Scribe, Frostbolt the Delaran, trade the 5/5 with a 6/5.
See, I don't think that's bad. I do just think that it's a lot harder to make it work, and if he does end up killing your giant, it sort of sucks, but you've already developed another big minion in the Scribe. So I don't know.
Okay.
It feels kind of okay.
Okay, my instinct says Power of Creation. Just see what you get.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
4/7 for the Con of Cold and Frostbolt. And because it has 7 HP.
Yep.
Did we go face or did we just trade with a 2/3? So he doesn't have a good trade with a 5/4. I feel like I want to go face. We got double
Yeah,
Fireball
6
in the
health on
deck.
his face is a lot.
And we got double Fireball. Whenever we top deck them, we're fine.
Yeah, TGT for me was a fun expansion. I played such an aggressive druid back then with the wild growth on a stick. Like that was a really fun time
Yeah.
to play druid.
Hello, Yevgeny Krev. And I remember when I started playing like Hearthstone, I was like owning everyone with my Dr. Draw Priest. I don't know if you have ever seen the Dr. Draw Priest.
Sorry, you'll have to say it again. I don't understand. Like, I didn't understand.
I said
didn't
when
get-
I was playing Hearthstone, I remember my first deck was like Doctor Draw Priest. It was called Doctor Draw Priest, and I was owning everyone with that
What was
deck.
in it? What were the key cards?
Oh, it was the key cards were like River Crocolisk, Sun Fury, no, not Sun Fury, Shattered Sun Clerics,
Lethal.
Holy Nova, Sanjin. So let me show you the.
Yeah, just
If you
basic
want,
cards,
we
right?
can.
Just basic cards.
Yeah, just only basic and basic and like how do you call them?
Classic
and standard cards, basic and
basic.
standard ones. And I remember when I replaced like Crocolisk with Amani Berserkers. I'm fine with keeping Magic Trick versus Priest. What do you think?
You the magic trick guy.
Yeah. So the thing is, okay, we got another one.
Hello.
The thing is, when I was making a new deck, I like Counterspell versus Priest, but I don't mind Ray of Frost because of potential
What are
mana
you
cycle.
specifically trying to counter? Is there anything you're targeting?
Something like Holy Nova, something like the 5 mana deal 4, like Holy
You could
Water,
follow your instinct here. It's up to you, really.
Power Word Shield, something like that. Way of Frost is better only if we get Mana Cyclone. Okay, he got a coin. Maybe he just doesn't play it for a long time. And
I do
I'm
think it's a little dangerous when they do still have the coin, yeah. It's funny, I think Volcanic Potion would not be terrible as well, but we don't
Well,
really
I
have a
don't mind
Volcanic
it,
Potion
yeah.
matchup, I guess.
Magic Trick or just ping, force him to heal.
I would ping and just
Yeah,
sort of debate him to heal, yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, Jabiri.
Doesn't Magic Trick reduce the spell cost? They always play it with Source's Apprentice, so you think it does, but it doesn't actually.
These were all good times.
Reduce
Okay.
something by 2? Yeah, that's Cliff. Yep.
Okay, we got a Scribe with a Sejan. Good combo. Combo. Do you remember that song of Uncle Pecos from Tom and Jerry?
Probably not.
Have I? Oh, songs. We can go with a Cookie Chemist. Oh, we can go with a Fireball though. Do you like Cookie Chemist into Magic Trick more than Fireball into Magic Trick?
Well, I suppose we're magic tricking.
Well, okay, we're always Magic Tricking, that's true. Or can Intellect.
Sure.
And if we Fireball here, we'll have an opportunity to play Cookie Chemist on the Proud Defender next turn and have 5 damage with a ping.
Well, you
And
want
an
to play
average 5
Scribe
drop
next
dice.
turn in almost every
You
case. though,
wanna
right?
do it, but
I think
an
I
average
might just go with the cookie. But the Fireball
Oh.
is clean, right? It leaves a 2/4 on an empty board.
yeah, I like this a little bit more.
Sure. Definitely fine with it.
I don't mind playing Eccentric Tribe if he doesn't have any threat on the board, but if he has it, it's okay to play Cookie Chemist on 6 and then Scribe on 7.
If it's specifically Dollar on
Yep.
Crusader, I think Cookie Ping is better, yeah. Hey, it's a Dollar on Crusader.
So now we can go with a Scribe or with a Delaran Ping. So that's my 6th stance. Have you noticed that sometimes you just make a play you can't explain, but it turns out correct?
If he plays another Crusader, we could play 5 and Ping. Hey, he plays another Crusader. No, I do that all the time.
Have you had that feeling?
Yeah, for sure.
So you just do something, you don't know why, but then it turns out like,
Sometimes your autopilot just know what the right play is.
yep, ah, so nasty. We were trying to build a good board turn by turn, and then he Shadowboard deaths. Okay, just let's show him this one. So he
Ping
just
the dude?
doesn't know we got another one. Who do we ping?
Probably the dude for me, but I could ping face as well. It's not a big deal.
I wanna ping. What if he got the cleric? I wanna go face.
Sure.
He might draw a card. I don't wanna give him card draw. Cause if he like Shadow Board Deaths trades heals, he always heals from 1 to 3 anyways,
Don't mess with us.
right?
Yep. Yeah, it's sort of irrelevant, I guess.
So yeah, just didn't matter. Oh, I can't play Scribe into Sea Giant, right? That's pretty sad. Can go Arcane Scribe.
I mean, Defender Giant is sort of okay as well.
Yeah, Defend the Giant is fine. Yeah, I like it a little bit more, you know.
You want to freeze his Lackey Generator
To do.
to prevent the Defender from dying and to deny him the Lackey for a turn?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Run. I will hold them off. Job done.
I got this is like playing around mind control, so he can mind control now. And we got another Ray of Frost in case we top deck Mana Cyclone anyways. From the Arcane Intellect or something.
I feel like the way how we've been playing, my mid-rangey Priest would have done pretty alright. Because I feel like we end up being
Oh.
pretty darn aggressive with this deck, right?
I hope he gets my Ray of Frost number 2. Or Arcane Intellect.
Well,
It's
Ray
fine.
of Frost is 1 mana heal his face for 8. When you have a Fireball in your hand, that's a pretty bad thing for him to get. So I think Ray of Frost
But-
is actually the worst thing for us that he could take.
But Eccentric Scribe is something like...
Yeah, if he
6
plays a
oh,
scribe,
yeah,
don't give
yeah,
a shit, right?
okay,
Just kill
okay,
him.
that makes sense.
I think
Well,
one
I
mana
don't-
heal for 8 is... ugh.
In most of the cases, I don't mind missing face damage and just trading. I'm completely fine with like trading as much as I can. So we can go with a 4-6. Trade the 6-4 with a 3-5. Kill the Lackey.
So you want to not lose the mind control, right?
Yep.
Then the play is probably to push 8 face.
Do.
Because then if he MCs your giant, I think he's just dead.
Okay, that's an option as well.
So I think I just add 6 and 4, 8 face, and then see what he does. Especially against Priest, I think face damage against Priest is insanely good. Because they need that turn, right? Where they're not dead, where they can MC.
I feel like our cope works in terms of I try to find out the best trades. You just explain me why I don't
Why
have
you
the
go
trade.
first? Just need to like debate you
So,
into going
if we
first.
consider that going face is more correct, so we just do your way. If we consider trading is
Then the
better,
trades
we
are
just
already
do it
figured
my
out.
way.
Yeah, that's good. That's good teamwork for sure. Well, I mean, I think locking a priest out of mind control, that has to be, you know, a good reason to
Yep,
hit him in the
that's good.
face. He's not dead with MC on the taunt. Yeah, but he's not stealing your giant. Right?
Yeah, that's fine if he steals
If he
the
does,
taunt.
like, if he steals the Proud Defender, how does he win? Right?
This is whatever. He wants to kill the 4-7, so he gotta hit the giant with it. Because otherwise he just doesn't
Yeah.
activate.
So he needs to put 1 into a scribe and then run into the giant. Yeah, trade.
Was this correct? He could have killed the giant.
Oh, that doesn't work yet. Man, that's
Yeah.
like a little risky.
13 plus 6. GG, right?
Yep.
Ah, BM.
Face damage good.
So, my vision of the game is how I can make the best trades. That's probably my biggest issue, I believe. So yeah, just like I said, I don't want to keep Magic Trick versus Warlocks. because I don't have a good hand. I got no turn 2, I got no turn 3. Maybe if I had Duskboar into like Spellboard Jewel, I would have kept the magic trick just to play it on curve 1, 2, 3. Or maybe if I had, yeah. I just was explaining why I didn't want to keep my magic trick, because if I had Duskboar into like a 3-drop, maybe I would have kept it to play 1, 2, 3, and then have like Arcane Intellect if I don't draw anything good, or just, I don't know, Book of Spectres, or just a secret. Hello, Archangel. So yeah. Yep, I got it.
Spoder tank.
I hate when Warlocks play turn 1, 1 mana, 1/1. That summons,
Villager, right? Yeah.
yeah, Pillager, and then they just eat it with a Evil Genius. Hello, Veggie Spider. Veggie Spider says I have a cute face. Well,
Good email.
my girlfriend says the same, and I'm tempted to trust her, but thank you so much, man. Or maybe you're not a man, maybe you're a girl. Anyway, thank you.
Duskboar?
Duskboar, yeah. Because we're never gonna have a better Duskboar.
Well, it depends on what he plays now, right?
Nah. I mean, we're never gonna have a better one than in general on turn 2 versus Warlock, because later turns are something like Dread Infernal, Abyssal, and stuff. Veggie Spider is in your chat as well, okay.
Crazy. Whoa! That must have hurt.
This is definitely the jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
And go face.
I mean, yeah. For me, it's definitely face, but I feel
That
like if he
one
has
just-
coil, he coils this every time, so I think this trade is almost guaranteed.
I believe I start realizing when you go face, okay, just go face, but I don't like it, just go face ping.
Awkward, right? Really awkward.
Face ping, that's all, and then we
Is
follow it
there a
up.
world where it's Ghoul, Mana Cyclone, or is that a bridge too far?
What to do?
Since we got Elysiana, there is a world where we can do it though.
So 3-phase, right? Every time.
Yeah,
Because
and
we want to play. So let's just map out what happens. We go 3-phase. He stays stealth. We Silverhand. He gets to trade.
I wonder.
It's not good though. Maybe just ping face is better.
well, this always goes face. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
we can't get magic
Alt
tricks in place.
35. Thank you for using Twitch Prime here. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, no way. Okay.
No way indeed.
Might go with the Flight Mask to trade the 2/2.
And then you'd play Ghoul, or
And then
what would
play
you do?
Ghoul.
Gives him a
Nah, I
pretty
don't
good
like
Dread
that as well.
Infernal though, right?
Just go with the Silver Hand.
Yep.
Squire, attend me.
Because if he trades the 4/4 into the 3/4, I can ping it. If he trades like Scale Worm and the Snake, I just go Cone of Cold. Maybe Mana Cyclone. Or maybe just Unstable Goal.
A turn 4 skip really hurt us, unfortunately.
We can go with the goal now. What do you think? We can even go with the Cone of Cold into Mana Cyclone.
Definitely not the worst Cone of Cold of your life. I think I would be leaning the Cone.
What about goal into Trade Ping? It's
What to do?
really slow,
Pretty cute.
but it's kind of fine.
So what's the outcome of that? If he has a potion vendor or a dark skill healer, we always lose the game though, right? I'm not saying that that's specifically something he has, because he might have played it here already.
If we go Cone of Cold into Mana Cyclone and we don't get a good card, we're not in a better position, right?
Yeah. So you'd Ghoul and throw the 4/4 in preemptively.
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Time runs out on me.
Pretty risky.
I know. But whatever we play is not better than this one, I believe. Cone of Cold is a little bit less risky, But our at least we can go with the Faceless next turn. But if we go Cone of Cold into Mana Cyclone, we gotta go Faceless one turn later. Because he plays something, anyways. I just really hope he doesn't have healing. Or just Silence. Silence is also pretty bad. Okay.
Yep.
Rewarded. Maybe. Oh, okay. Really rewarded. Oh.
Well, the Cone Cyclone play on the board is similar though, right? But
Yep.
I do agree that we've used our resources better this way.
Faceless?
Yep.
Oh, nice one.
Well,
If he
against
doesn't
the
have
Warlock,
Infernal...
I don't know.
Well,
You can either trade 1 or 2 into the 5/5. Both are scary.
if this was 1-1, it wasn't better. Okay. Well, anything with less than 4 HP
Yeah,
was
no, for
bad
sure,
anyways.
for sure.
Okay, we can go with the Magic Trick and into Mana Cyclone. Or we can go with the Elysiana now
You tell me,
and
man.
build a new deck. I feel like we got a pretty cool deck, and we don't wanna... Well, I feel like we can make a bigger deck, a better deck anyways. I would go with the Elysiana.
Sure.
This story deserves a new ending.
Pogger.
Yep.
Pogger into Pogamelus.
Your call.
Or maybe Kirin. Nah. I want Pogamelus.
Sure.
Tomb of
Tome?
Pog.
Yeah, Tome, I think.
Don't you like Mana Worm? With like Magic Trick into Con? Nah. Okay.
Time runs out.
Oh, okay. Magic Trick.
Yeah.
And another one.
Probably. We do have... Yeah, sure, whatever.
So in this case, we just don't play Mana Cyclone if we don't draw at least one more spell.
Yeah, you kind of want to pop off.
Because,
Magic
yeah, otherwise
tricks.
we're gonna go out of resources.
Yeah, this was my main problem, right? He just hard removes the
Well,
Elysiana, but it's still...
Siphon Soul is in a pretty good bucket.
Well, no,
and
I was assuming Blast Crystal.
it's never card draw. I love Tomb.
Sure, Tome's fine. It's a cheap way to buff our Cyclone.
Wow. Maybe Frost Nova.
We're kind of on your territory here now.
I like Frost Nova, anyways. Tomb. Into Con, into Cyclone.
Sure.
Okay. We got only 4 minions, which is not too good. This is gonna be an interesting match. I mean, we'll probably lose this because this is Warlock, but this is definitely gonna be interesting.
Killing off our fireballs does indeed feel a bit weird, but yeah. We have to make a
Well.
call.
I can go with a duplicate on the Cyclone. Frost Nova.
That's the
Ogre.
instinct for me. I maybe pre-bump the 1/3 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder.
Okay, option number 2. Frost Nova. Flight Master Frost Nova Faceless.
I think given that we have 2 more Hoggers in the deck... Like, oh, 1 more Hogger. Yeah. You tell me, man. Sorry, I'm a little... like off this game, I think. It's not my natural habitat.
Kind of tough as well. I feel like having
Time runs out on me.
2 minions is better than 3 minions, 3
Oh.
additional.
The Hog? Yeah, okay, sure. I'll just let you do your thing. I think this is a tough one, right? Because obviously the efficient play is the Hogger. So. Like, the reason why I kind of like the Hogger is it opens up Rager Polymorph next turn. Like, you can Rager onto the Hogger and then Polymorph as well. So now it's a little bit more difficult. Also, the Hogger has a cleaner trade on the Applebaum, yada yada yada. So I think that, but I think it's really difficult to make the turn, and for me to say all these things while we're thinking, I'm also figuring them out at the same time.
The thing is, this gives me a better trade since he got lots of minions. This gives me just slightly better trades.
I'm not sure.
general.
I'm not sure if it is better trades though. Oh, okay. Well, with the blast crystal, I like this a
Yeah.
lot more. This guy, the classic.
Okay, we got Animalis. Can we play her? 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're gonna kill the bomb. We're gonna ping this. We can kill 2 more minions. He's gonna have 6, 7, 9 damage if we play Animalis. We can have an Animalis Frostbolt the 6-5 so he doesn't kill it. But then 2, 4, 5, 6, he's gonna kill it anyways. Frostbolt this, trade. Oh, okay, we don't Frostbolt the 6-5 in that case. Okay, if we don't find any better play, we just do it. If we find anything better, what can we do? We can go with a Hogger. Trade.
Yeah, you can like polymorph the apple bomb and get through, but I don't think that's.
I feel like
better than-
Animalis is
I
the-
think you
is
need
the
to play
winning
one of the
play.
big boys. Yeah.
Just reduce the damage as much as I can.
You
This is
probably.
11.
I think you ping the 2-1 in that case, alright, but it's okay. It's like a tough call to make.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I would have. He's got Fellfire Potion. No, it's one off. I would have not played it. I would have not drafted Elysiana, right? But it's a tough. Oh, cool lethal. Very cool lethal.
Well, Felfire can heal and can kill an. I mean, Farbig that can hit Animalis.
Yep. 50-50.
Okay. Ooh.
Interesting.
I really want to play Hogger. I can hit Frostbolt my Animalis and go Hogger. I know I died to Felfire, but I really want to
It
play
does
Hogger.
feel like he miscalculated, and that it is indeed Fellfire in his hand, but
Yeah, but how
I
do we
don't think
come back
you
to the
win
board
if you
without
don't get a
minions?
Hogger down, so I agree. Yeah.
Is there any other option?
You can like polymorph, trade to 6-5, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost always the same.
Yep. Hogger first, yeah. Get the 2-2 the pig. He's gonna feel
Oh,
so
lucky.
clever. It's like, yeah, I killed him. I set that up, man. I got the 5 damage.
Okay. Well,
Such a smart little warlock.
we could have like drawn a card or something,
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
but after he played the Abyssal, we didn't have any better ways to control the board, to come back to the board. Because we were in a pretty bad spot.
Hello.
You gotta come back somehow.
Well, 2 fireballs in your deck is a way to come back, right?
He was on 21. And if you draw Fireball, you just don't draw a minion you want to play, right?
Yeah, but I think we had Poly on the... No, we didn't have Poly. We had something. I don't know. Like, fine, let's just play.
I mean, the main issue was the Abyssal. And if we don't kill him, he kills us before we use double Fireballs, right? Ah, pretty bad. But this is fine since we got Proud
You don't play a
Defender.
5-1 here?
Do you with a Soldier and Proud Defender? If we didn't have
Probably
these,
not. Probably not, but it's worth considering, right? Because otherwise, you know, you can coin a Daring Reporter, get a hand on board.
Do we start with a Proud Defender or do we start with a Soldier? I believe with a
Guess the
Soldier.
Defender? Oh no, it's gonna be a it's gonna be a 5-5.
Yeah, it's gonna be
we
a
should go
5-5,
Soldier.
that's
Go
fine.
Soldier.
We take 4 to the face, but then we don't have to ping it.
No, for
But we
sure.
can always
Oh, well,
ping
you
it.
want to rage your ping, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was better.
But in this case, he uses Fireball on
Probably
something.
fireball it back then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe we just go defend and debate him, and then go fireball.
What do you mean debate him?
Not to trade. If he trades... Oh, okay, never mind it.
Fireball?
I mean...
You want to play Scribe next turn, right?
Yep, okay, you're right.
Okay.
I was thinking about pro defending to Nerubian, but in this case, your pro defender is gonna have like 2 attack. But yeah, you can play Scribe.
Yep.
And then you can go with the pro defender into Faceless anyways.
Yep. Wait, did
Oh.
he trade that?
Oh, a coin for the mana cycle.
Holy crap, he traded that.
Can I
Probably has an AoE. That's fine. Now we got
It's
cool
so
combo.
mind-blowing to me that he traded that.
4-3.
Yep.
Pro defender into Faceless.
I will hold them off.
Okay, and if we get the Conjure's Calling, we can use 0 mana Nerubian Prophet.
You played a 4 and a 2 that turn to force it to give you a second coin. Yeah, that's the problem with those cards, right? It's kind of like with Banshee. People start playing really weird when there's a Banshee on the board or there's this guy. Usually it's fine, just, you know, take the 1 coin, take the 1 mil or whatnot.
We can trade the 5-6 and then Cookie Chemist on the 0-5 and then kill the girl. And play another Pro Defender.
What to do?
And keep the Nerubian Prophet not to die to Flame Strike. Trade, Cookie, trade, Proud Defender.
Are you... Alright,
I would
so,
really like to keep the coin for the mana
yeah,
cycle.
trade Cookie trade. Let's do that.
So, is there any reason not to play Proud Defender?
Time runs out on me.
Defender's fine, I think.
Yeah, I like it.
Run. I will hold them off.
But there is a reason not to play this. We need the Conjure's Calling.
The Coin Crusader is so much better versus Flame Strike. That's the one
Yeah, I agree, but the reason of why I don't do this, I don't want to use the coin on the Crusader, and I want to use it on the Cyclone.
thing. I know.
But you
that.
see-
I mean, I can see that, right?
Yeah.
If the game was only
Yeah.
that simple, right?
I'm finding this to the chat.
just make the play that gives you most value and always win.
We can go with the Faceless. Try the 5-2, go face ping.
You go on Magic Trick?
I keep it for the Cyclone next turn, I believe. Or if we go Magic Trick,
What are you doing with the rest of your 3 mana when you're playing Faceless Summoner?
nothing. Ping.
So are we not then playing Magic Trick?
Okay, let's start with this. Oh, okay, we can go double Ray of Frost coin. We can go with the Cinderstorm though. Try Cinderstorm.
Ray of Frost is great. Ray of Frost is great. So definitely Ray is 6/4. And then coin, mana cyclone, play Faceless.
Yep,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Time runs out on me.
And then next turn, this is how I use Ray of Frost. It's just something to
Yep.
freeze while I go phase.
Let me light the way.
He didn't Flame Strike us
So-
earlier, so I'd slap it down. Just go
Yep.
in.
Just wanted to say the same. But this card is not a Flame Strike anyways. It's 100% not a Flame Strike. Oh, he goes Conjures, that's fine. He's gonna Conjures the Mossy, but we got a pretty big board, and we can counterspell next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Need a key?
Need a key.
We can check the Secret with a Ray of Frost anyways. Oh, okay. How much damage do we have? 5, 9,
Should be
11,
dead, right?
11 plus 4. I mean, we can play Sea Giant first, because if this is Mirror... Oh, okay, he's not gonna have enough space on the board anyways.
Yeah.
But, you know what? We can trade and then go Sea Giant. Because in that case, if this is Mirror, we have Lethal anyways.
Yeah, but you may as well just trade Giant trade, right? and then you can still check with the Dalaran Crusader for mirroring.
But it makes us
Whatever,
sure.
make your turn, make your turn, make your turn.
Yeah, it just makes us sure that this is not counter spell or just vaporize or something. It's always 0 mana. Okay,
Amazing.
Ray of Frost. Try
Just
to
send,
check.
just send one of the guys' face. Check.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He's dead. Stop BMing.
This is like something about. Well, I would have started thinking. Oh, we got a coin, so we keep mana cyclone, right? We can go like coin, magic trick, mana cyclone if we top deck it. Okay, just don't play turn 1. Don't have turn 1. Don't have it. I believe it's coin, mana cyclone.
Yep, that's fine with me.
Okay, not the worst one, but my average missiles are so bad. My missiles always hit 2 face, almost always.
Man,
So
those,
there
are
is
some
a
good, those are some good missiles then. Damn.
there is a Russian Hearthstone. Oh,
That's fine. It's ping his face.
Russian Hearthstone players idiom called Sinned's usual missiles. They always hit 2 face. That happens so often with me. I don't know the reason.
So jealous, man. These accurate missiles. Mine always go into the stupid minions. It's really annoying. Right.
Okay, Nerubian Prophet.
Yep.
And then ping this.
What was that trade? I
Yeah,
guess he's
yeah,
playing
yeah.
around missiles. Sniper.
He doesn't know I'm Sinedd, and he's like, okay, if he doesn't have standard Sinedd missiles.
I mean, but in all
Oh,
honesty, he's
not
playing
this.
around. Good game.
Oh, fuck.
He's playing around like Frostbolt guys or something. It's not like a crazy bad trade if he has a really, really good deck. Like a lot of the time, you're fine to just go there.
It looks like unstable gold. If he goes face, I might consider going for Fireball face.
If he trades and he has the Evolve Lackey, then Ghoul is really dangerous as well.
Oh. We can go Fireball face.
Yep.
Oh, so many cheap spells. He forced us to play the freaking Cyclone so early. So early. Okay. Trade.
Trade.
So...
Trade. Ah, they always do this, right? They're so bad. Like, this is the thing, right? I feel like
Yep.
almost everyone misplays the Rush Lackey. Like, why the fuck? Like, he's playing Rush Lackey to save a 1-1. Like, are you fucking kidding? This thing is insanely... This is the only reason I tend to have a chance versus the Lackeys is it feels like nobody knows how to play them. It's really, really annoying. Alright,
But
sorry.
the question is, do you go
end
with
of
the
round.
missiles? Yeah, that's fine. I can go missiles. If I kill the lackeys, I can go with the Proud Defender. I mean, kill the 1-1s. If I hit the, like the backroom bouncer 2 times, I can go with the gold ping.
I think missiles are fine, yeah. You lied to me. You told me that missiles go face. What is this?
No, that's just because you're playing with me. We're playing co-op. They just... Oh, okay. Let's just show Shady that Sinedd is a freaking liar.
And then when you're on your own, it's right back to go face.
Yep. Okay, just
Sneaky
don't kill
bastard.
this.
Alright.
Well, we can cookie
Yeah.
chemist this.
We eat the 8.
Ouch. That hurts.
We play in a pig, or what are you doing here?
Yeah, this is the Dust Boar.
It's one of the best Dread Infernals. Buffs the Amani. Kills the
Anything
piggy.
we can do about this? We can go with a gold, mirror image, cult master. Oh. Oh. Well, The goal is gonna be
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, could you not?
Okay.
That's perfect, I guess. Yeah, 3 on the dude.
Yep. We can try to get. Oh, okay. We can Henge Clan the 4-3. 2, 4, 6, and we have 1 mana for the magic trick.
Alternatively,
think?
you try to draw a bunch of cards of Cult Master where you go Cult, Ghoul, and Mirror Image. I'm not saying it's one or the other, it's just an option.
Yeah, okay. But if he hits Cult Master with one of the knives next turn.
Or you Cult, throw the piggy into the juggler, and then put the Mirror Image down. Probably not the play, right? Because you have this Ghoul and you want to make it work. So
Yep.
you want to go Ghoul, ping the thing. Yeah, okay, sure. Yep.
This is book. Or maybe I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spells, 5 out of 19. So the odds of drawing minions are just too high not to go for the book, right?
Sure.
Runs out on you.
We can go with a Cult Master into Mirror next turn anyways. I feel like Warlocks are so tough in the arena. They just feel so unwinnable if they have a good deck. They don't even need to have a good deck, they just need to have
That's why I
wanna
like
be
going
so...
face so much, man. It's the great
Yeah.
equalizer, right? Smork is the great equalizer. They have 30
Yeah.
health, we have 30 health, right? I'm not saying I don't get tilted by playing against Warlocks either. It's just a little less if you go face all the time.
I know he's gonna trade with 2 small ones. But Cult Master seems like doesn't give me...
Crusader and the taunts is also not the worst thing I've seen.
Yep. Huh. Probably even better, but I wanted to keep the Crusaders for the mirror image, but I don't have to, right? I'm not in that good spot. Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to set up the kill on that guy, because if you go with the Proud Defender, he's just gonna trade
he
the
just
other
trades
things,
with the-
and he's gonna pop off with the 3/5.
Yep. Then we can go with the Silver Hand into another 4 drop.
Well, at least we
This is
didn't
eight.
play the Silver Hand, right? Not that we're suddenly gonna win. That's how it starts. Well, yeah, 1 play, right? Yep. Probably one of the least efficient Shovel Fists I've ever seen. 9 mana kill on O2. Let's go.
Well, let him deal 4 to the face. Kill 0-2, deal 4 to the face. Okay, he doesn't have a lethal in the hand.
Or he has an Abyssal. Oh, got it now.
Yeah, Warlock seems so awkward to play against.
And just imagine how much harder he wins if he saves the Rush Lucky, right? If at any point he can rush something, it's
Yep.
just even better for him.
Ugh. Okay, another one.
Your soul shall be mine.
We just keep the profit, right?
Soldier, probably an acceptable keep in our deck as well. I think on
Yeah,
average...
this kills the 3 mana of 5 HP guys,
yeah, also
right?
I think on average our soldiers are dealing 10 face, which is probably pretty important in this matchup.
Okay. We gotta get something like another 3 drops, so just we can play coin 3, okay. Coin 3, 3, 4.
You rang? Yeah. Okay.
Feels good, man.
One evil genius later. Yeah, it does feel like that, right? He's already played the creeper. You served your purpose.
Well, that's not fun if you play against Warlock, but that's so fun if you play Warlock yourself.
Honestly, I feel a little embarrassed whenever I do it. I'm just like, well, like we just went 12 with a chat draft that had double genius, double abyssal, and every game was just like, well, he would have a chance if his cards weren't strictly worse than mine, but yep, it's the same shit here. And as I said, the one saving grace is that I see almost everyone misplaying the Rush and the Evolve guy. They just like play it for no reason.
Okay, this guy is not misplaying it.
He's got the good one. Yeah, he's got the one you can't misplay. Yeah, Prophet Killer 2-3.
We just go face.
Ah.
Okay, you're the face master. Just tell me.
I'll kill the 2-3. I'll kill 2-3.
Okay.
Because
Even
before we need to. So the way how our, oh my god, English, the way how our hand works is that we have good single target threats, right? We have the Soldier of Fortune, we got the 4/4 and the 3/4. So I think you need to make him trade a little bit before you start going phase.
Okay, I'll send you. Okay, sorry.
Because no, I mean, I'm just saying he actually outsmorks us on this board, right? If he goes that wide. Because like for instance, our Flight Master's 3 damage per turn, but if he has to sink 4 damage into killing it, that's one phase that we're gaining in the race. So those kind of trades are pretty okay.
And he even tapped first over Ethereal Lake, so he could have gotten Shadow Bolt and killed the Nerubim Prophet. Now he gotta get Soulfire. And as for the English language, I've just sent you a message into your chat. Just try to read it aloud.
In my chat on Skype or
Yep.
in
No,
Twitch?
in the on the stream. Just try to read the message I sent aloud.
Alright, let me do that in a bit.
So, do we play Prod Defender or just Soldier?
It's
Soldier,
a pretty
Prod
good,
Defender doesn't let him. Yeah.
it's a pretty good Proud Defender board, right? And yeah, I guess killing the heal makes more sense here.
So
English
read
is
it.
a pretty simple language. It can be taught through tough, thorough thought, though. Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Alright, cheers. I mean, I've been speaking English for a while, so it's not like it's terrible. But sometimes you have to really enunciate because all the stuff blends together. And I'll just go like, I hope you got that, chat. You just want to just throw all the words together.
Force him to go with the silence, though. Okay, trick into Soldier, I believe.
Trick is fine.
I don't want Mirror. Maybe I do on turn 6. My turn 6 is gonna be faceless, though.
Yeah, I'll take the Ray of Frost to freeze his Abyssal.
So, have you noticed?
Oh, actually, we want a ping though, right? Maybe Mirror Entity was better to lock him. Well, whatever. No, he'll just
We have Cookie
have Warlock things. Yeah, he'll just have Warlock
Yeah.
things.
And as for the languages and stuff, have you noticed that British people have something weird with their letter T? Because
What about it?
sometimes they overpronunciate the letter T like that.
Oh,
And,
sure.
yeah, and sometimes they ignore the completely.
You would go ping Cookie? 5
Yep.
days? Okay, let's do it.
Ping.
I don't know, man.
I
There's
can
so many.
trade and Cookie my soldier so he doesn't kill it.
I heard trade in there.
Well, this gives me a 3-5 and a 4-4 versus 3-3.
Weirdly enough, I think I might be okay with it.
Okay. Whew. I finally can trade.
Mainly because Abyssal doesn't clear now.
Yep.
Alright. And this minion is surprisingly okay, right? When it's cookied. Most of the time they're just garbage after you flip them.
So yeah, sometimes they just.
Yeah, sometimes
It's like-
trade is, but
yeah.
this is a good reason to trade, right? But I'm definitely always really looking for a reason to trade. I'm like, there has to be a good reason for it.
Okay.
Yeah, throw the nut face, please throw the nut face.
Trade.
Oh my god, fucking kidding
Do we
me.
go with a scribe or do we go with a summoner?
Do not even consider fireballing it. I don't think it's correct, right? But that's where my first thought was. Like, well, I can fireball ping for
Okay.
7.
My first thought was just trade and play 6 mana something.
Yeah, I'm definitely in favor of that.
Faceless. Scribe.
I think it's faceless. Yeah, I think we do want to have more. Although he can coin shovel fists the faceless. Maybe scribe's better, right?
Also feel like scribe's better.
Okay, let's do it.
Maybe not. I don't know.
My main
I
thing
feel
is
like-
that okay, so this is the thing, right? If he goes coin shovel or even just coin shovel fist, right? He's gonna be on 8. then if your Faceless does not provide you with 4 power, you can't play Power of Creation. But if you Shovel Fist the Scribe, you can always go back in and play Power of Creation. That's my main concern here.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then we can go Elysiana Frost on 9 or Summoner Frost Ping on 9.
So we got only cheap minions left in the deck. I mean, most of them. We got Sea Giant and Eccentric Scribes.
There's a Fireball, man. There's a Fireball.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
We're fine. We'll
Fireball
put more
on 30
fireballs in
HP
the
of
deck.
my opponent.
Put more Fireballs in the deck.
Yeah, you see? That's what I was talking about.
Well, I mean, if he has Dread, then he just kills off your Summoner and you're left with, I don't know, a 3-2 or something, so...
Not about playing Faceless over Scribe. This is about when he tapped and then he played Ethereal Lackey. I'm not saying the Eccentric was wrong. I'm saying he played wrong when he didn't like play the Ethereal Lackey and then share. Oh man. This is so tempting. So we can go Faceless Ping. But we can go Cult Master Ping. This is so freaking tempting.
Yeah, we should call. We should call. Let's take our time, look at the draws every time. Right?
Come on, a 2-drop. Magic Trick. Seems fine.
Yep.
Do we just go double Ray of Frost on the Flame Imp?
That's better. Yep, I like it.
Okay.
On the other hand, 1 Frost and... Well, nah, it's probably fine. I was thinking 1 Frost and 1 Magic Trick. If he Abyssals, you don't waste your second Ray of Frost.
But what if he doesn't? Yeah.
Well, being able to freeze something for 1 mana isn't exactly a terrible thing, right? At the expense of having a Flame Imp.
I can't argue with that, yeah.
I mean, I think that... Ooh, what?
Wow.
What?
Okay.
No!
We don't go
How is
right?
that ever the play? Oh, because you can make an Infernal. But still, you're against the Mage! Oh god, coin 6/6. Yeah. How is that ever the
Always
play,
keep-
my man?
Always keep Fireball.
Holy shit.
So this looks like Summoner into Faceless, right? Yeah, Summoner Faceless seems legit. Maybe we can go with a Magic Trick, and if we find Frostbolt, we play Summoner Pink Face. If we don't find it, we play Crusader into Faceless.
I'm just thinking of how he lives, right? And one of the things on my mind is Shadow Flame. So I'm
Can we
just...
play around it?
Like one of the fears is if we go Faceless Rager, and then he Shadow Flames, right? And then he pushes 6 face and we're not closer. So I think I might want the Magic Trick, right? Because we can still
If this
go
is
Power.
Frostbolt, yeah,
We
have
can
to
still go
Pink
Power of
Face.
Creation afterwards.
Um,
Probably Volcanic, I think.
yeah, looks like Volcanic. Face. Ancients?
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, Blossoms feel better here. Yeah, I like this more because the Faceless Summoner plus the other Faceless, he goes 6 phase, blows it up, makes another 6/6, and has 4 mana left, and he's pushing 3 a turn out top. So he would push 9 phase damage this turn, put us down to 16, and if we don't kill him, we might just be dead. So it's a bit awkward. AI for second Fireball. I think that is definitely a reasonable way of looking at it, but look at your hand. When are you ever going to want to draw other than the, oh, I'm dead if I don't find my Fireball now? And if you're in that spot, that means you've thrown the first Fireball face already in preparation for that. So I think it's a bit too all-in.
Okay. So he's on 8. So we need to ping face anyways, right? So this is always ping face. We can go with the Delaran, Jeweler, ping face, so he can't kill us, right? 18, he gotta have 18
Back in the day
plus
would be like
7.
PO. Alright, anyways. Yeah,
So
I think
ping face-
Jeweler, Dalaran,
sounds-
ping face, probably. Yep. That's actually not a bad jeweler here.
Scared of Siphon Soul.
There's many ways how he wins, especially because he was so confident to play Jiraxes that I would assume he has healing in his hand. Because there's no way that Jiraxes is correct. I mean, first of all, there's no way Jiraxes is correct there. But second of all, there's no way that you're even remotely tempted to play Jiraxes if you don't have healing in your hand. If he doesn't, then I don't know what came over him. That was such a terrible timing to Jiraxes. But if he has healing, I can sort of see it. I still would never do it. I think it's really, really weird.
Yep. But the thing is, together with healing, he gotta clear my board, and I got a Divine Shielded guy, so he gotta hit it with a face or just with another minion. Yeah. Looks like an AoE, something like Shadow Flame.
Well, we'd see 6 face first. Unless, oh no, he's killing off the Shovel Fist because of the ping first.
He can Shadow Flame our face because of Spellboard Jeweler. Yep.
So we didn't have the Shadow Flame in hand when we played around it, but at the same time, I think it was a more than fair reason, right, to not do what we did.
Oh,
Wow,
so slow.
dude, so
You should have
slow.
played this first to get some
Alright.
healing.
Yeah, he
I
threw.
wanna see what we get.
He threw big time.
I was just wondering what we get from the magic trick number 2. Do we get Frostball? Well, he threw it. So that's why you-
insane, man. He
Yeah.
dealt like 12 damage to his own face against.
Playing Shovel Fist seems so better. So much better. 2 and double 3s. I kind of feel fine with keeping everything just to have. Emperor Cobra is not bad in turn 4 anyways. It just trades with a 4 drop.
Well, not bad. Is that good enough versus Warlock? Should we not look for a 4-drop or Prophet?
Drops
Or...
are Proud Defender or Soldier of
I think
Fortune.
I'd throw the Cobra. I think I'd really try to.
What if he goes the 3 mana 1/5 with a coin?
So then, yeah. Up to you. It's fine.
I would keep everything. I just don't want to risk that much. I mean,
The thing is, like, this sounds like it's the safe line, but if the safe line sort of loses anyway, then meh.
yeah, okay. We got a 4 drop.
This is the 4th Warlock in a row, right? There's no
Yep.
other classes past like 8 wins. It just doesn't happen.
Well, there is a mage.
Yeah, there's like one mage guy out there. It's really weird. Why do you pick mage? He must have not been offered Warlock. Alright,
Well, we were offered Warlock, but I just wanted to go for mage.
let's put the Dusky Boar out.
We'll probably go for the Cobra to play around the 3 mana guy, right?
Play around the 4 mana 7/7. I like it.
Okay, just tap.
I
love
mean,
people
it all
going
depends on what he
points into
develops,
tap.
right? If he develops 3 damage, then yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
is
of
he
course.
is he gonna blow up the pirate? It feels like that's what he's thinking about, right? Do I blow up the pirate or not? No, because he would have gone face first.
So, do we play Cobra first?
I'd probably play the jeweler just to not get wrecked by 1 damage. But if you're feeling the Cobra, feel free to go for it.
The Jeweler seems fine. I just feel like playing around the 3 mana 1/5. 3 mana 1/5 is the best card they can
I wonder.
play now.
Sure.
But if they go for it, I just hit it with a Jeweler and play Proud Defender, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Such a beautiful design.
If he doesn't play it, I just play Proud Defender. If he does play it, I just hit it with that.
Like, this is not an appealing board to
Jeweler.
jam a 1/5 into.
Okay.
Ha! Cleared our minion. Played right into our Proud Defender. What a noob.
He doesn't know.
You never
guys.
cleared a board going into turn 4, guys. No, never cleared a board. Always
Yeah.
go first.
We can follow that with a Cobra ping and then Scribe. So yeah, Cobra seems like fine at turn 5. Doesn't die to Abyssal, kills something.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. I mean, okay. This is awkward. If we play this, we have 2 damage.
Yeah.
I'd probably go for Cobra.
Well, how about just putting the Rager out and pinging the 1/1?
Do you like it more?
Well, you're playing a 5/6. 5/6s do pretty good against
Okay.
zombies.
Alright. If he hits, we can hit this back and ping. Wait with the Eccentric Scribe, wait one turn, and then follow it up with a Scribe into Power of Creation.
Always gets the scoop.
If he hits, we'll probably... Okay.
I think our curve issue just got solved.
Okay, ping, trade, prod, right?
Yep. Worked out. Feels okay, man.
Yep. Agree. Cobra would have not been the worst card in the world as well, but this worked out pretty good. I agree. Oh,
Cash and outs for sure.
such a good trade. Cult Master and Cobra are vulnerable to the...
Yeah. Scribe trade, push 2.
So,
Oh, push 4.
yeah, push 4. Your favorite number.
Damage. What's your
Your
favorite,
favorite
number?
amount of
Fairs.
damage.
My favorite number is fairs. My favorite color is fairs. Right, just go on.
I feel like we're in a really good spot here, unless he has Twisted Nether.
The 4/5 taunt makes it a bit more awkward.
It's still Power of Creation trade.
Power first, might get Rocketeer, right?
Huh.
Ooh. The scaled nightmares should be given serious thought here, right?
Yeah, I'm even thinking about it as a
Yeah.
priority.
So
Yep.
Mossy is obviously insane, but I think we give it a go. He would have Mossied our 2/6, right? Yeah, every time. Okay,
Yep. I want to kill the 3-2.
me too. I think now that you have the scales
Mossy
on
is
board,
just-
you play.
Mossy is just
Suddenly your
GG.
defense, right? Yeah. That's a pretty okay Mossy for him, yeah.
Yeah, like an average Mulsi.
Yeah. Would have been nicer if the scrolls were also
Clear
dragons,
20
but-
mana.
He's like, there's a Mossy in the deck. I'm going for it. Tap him, baby. Tap it, tap it, tap it.
Tap Mulsi.
No.
Oh,
Don't do it.
no.
Don't do it.
No way.
No,
No,
you
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ha! Only a Dread
Good boy.
Infernal.
no Mulsi. Woo! So it's always mirror image, right? Yeah. Mirror Cone of Cold Mana Cyclone is what I'm...
It's gotta keep the dragons alive.
Do we ping face?
Yep.
Maybe there was a sense to ping the Dread Infernal. Just in case we want to Frostbolt ping it next turn. If we don't ping face, we always have lethal with a double scaled into Frostbolt face.
Yeah, but he might kill one of them. Let's see. So let's see. 8,
8,
10,
10,
13,
14.
14.
Runs out on me.
I can Hellfire into like Shadow Bolt or something, and this is gonna survive on 2.
Sure, ping it then. It's fine.
I can go Abyssal Soulfire on one of the Nightmares, and this is still on 2. I just get punished every time I don't ping a minion. I just get punished in most of the cases.
Well, if you ping the minion, you always get punished with 1 damage less phase. So
It happens way less often.
Why do you call?
Just a really rare occasion. Okay. Yeah, we still got Frostbolt
yeah,
face.
if he doesn't do anything, we got him. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scribe, Frostbolt. Kill the small ones and go face for 16. Play Scribe, Frostbolt.
Are
Right.
you first bolting the 3/3?
Yep. I don't care how big his minions are, cause why do I have to? If we don't Frostbolt the 3/3, we have to deal 8 to the 1/3, right?
No, I'm just looking at Shadow Flame again, right? No, okay, you can do your play. With the Scribe, we should be safe.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Okay. Smork. Oh, he can defile now. I have 1, 2, 4, 5. He needs a 3 and a 6 to defile. If he plays another like Earthen Ring Farseer on his Dread Infernal, he has like a perfect defile, right?
Or
It's 1,
just
2,
Dread
3,
Infernal
4,
as well. Yeah.
5, 6. Yeah.
Got 3 clear, yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here comes the
no
defile.
defile. Okay. Oh, not Warlock.
That's even the only thing more terrifying than a Warlock at high winds is not a Warlock.
Okay, we just mulligan everything,
Yeah.
right? Okay, we got a coin and Mana Cyclone and Ruben Prophet. We got almost everything we need for like confident play. I mean, for the combos and stuff. But the Dustboard is like, meh. If he pings phase, that's cool. If he pings his own phase, that's even better. Do we go with the Duskboard?
Yeah, I just played this.
Forces him to ping at least, and then we can follow it up with a Nuclear Prophet. I would so much like to keep the coin for the Mana Cyclone, but if we have to play it, I will play it. Because sometimes I just lose games, because my purpose becomes make a good combo instead of like
Winning
win the game. Yeah.
Winning the game is pretty tedious though.
Yeah, it's a little bit more important than having a combo. Fireball seems fine. Oh, okay. I still feel like Fireball is better. Oh, if only he played his Soldier of Fortune and gave me a couple of coins.
Yeah, Fireball's fine. Are you trading?
Yep. There might be something with like Shattered Sun Cleric or something. Or just Frostbolt from the top of the deck. Frostbolt King.
Frostbolt ping on turn 5. Or... Please no.
I don't know.
No, I think... I wasn't out of it yet, but I'm not saying it's wrong to trade there. It's
Okay.
an option to push for. I think the trade's okay.
We need at least one magic trick and we can go with a combo. It's gonna be at least 3 spells.
The main problem I have with leaving the Water Alley up is the Conjure's Calling.
Yeah. Do we give away the Voodoo Doll just because we're scared of Mirror Entity? We can
Seriously.
play Soldier of Fortune, and if it's Mirror, it's kind of fine.
You greedy bastard. It's kind I mean, I give him a Pit Fighter, but I'll get coins for my spells, so it's sort of okay, really.
What do you think? We can coin just to check the counter spell. We can go face to check Ice Barrier or Vaporize, and if it's if it's one of them, we can go with the Soldier. It's always go face, right? Whenever trade.
Yeah, Conjure's calling on that thing is pretty good, but it's always going to be awkward, so face is fine, yeah.
Ah. What if we just go with a soldier?
Oh my god.
It's never. We can go coin, magic trick, another spell, and mana cyclone. It's also fine.
I think
right?
I'd probably magic trick here, yeah. If it's counterspell, you just play soldier. That's fine.
Runs out on me.
Okay, tomb.
Yep. Yeah, do your thing, do your thing.
This looks like Spellbender or Duplicate.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we hit a Conjure's Calling for Voodoo Doll. That's potentially really nice.
Would have been so cool if we could have played it on the Nerubin Prophet. Okay, now
I mean,
my second.
if he Conjure's Calling his guy, there's an option for us to still do so. It's
I
unlikely.
believe it's Spellbender because he wants to. He wants me to
Oh,
conjure Spellbender.
yeah. That's a good play in the mirror. He might have given that serious consideration,
Yep.
right? He's sitting there like, gonna pick the Bender for the calling.
So I can go with the Forbidden Flame on something. Oh, this still might be Duplicate. So I just don't want to check it, right? I just play the Eccentric Scribe and go face.
If you don't kill that 1/1 and he plays Conjure's Calling, the game is over. I'm not saying that it is the play,
Okay.
but I'm just putting it out
That makes
there.
sense.
Like, it will just end the game, no questions asked.
I mean, we can trade it. If this is like Duplicate, we just go Voodoo Doll into Conjures, right?
I think trade the 1/1 is okay. Yeah.
Okay, this was Duplicate. Do we go with the Eccentric Stripe or just play the Voodoo Doll into Conjures?
So he's gonna make another 6/6 potentially. I think this. I think Scribe's okay. I think we should be in a good enough spot.
I also like it a little bit more.
Thanks, Shady. You lost in the game. It's all your fault. I mean, if anything, we're baiting our opponent into making 6/6s while we hit him in the face, and we have Voodoo Doll in the hand and Count. So seems okay.
If he trades the, I mean, if he goes, oh,
Holy
Okay.
shit!
can I light your fire? Can he light our fire? What do you think?
Even if people have that, why do they make that trade? So weird.
Okay. Oh, this is freaking the best, right?
Dude,
It's freaking the
11
best thing
wins.
he
He
could have gotten.
trades. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm so sad.
We can trade the 5/5 and go with a soldier into faceless. That's option number 1.
He's gonna grow his councilman to at least a 3/5, right? With a Racketeer this
that's fine.
turn. Which means it's okay. Yeah, I'm down with it.
Playing around Meteor.
Playing around future cone positioning. OPP.
So we got Dr. Vengeful Scroll, summons 2 5/6s.
Say hello to my little friend.
We gotta kill the 3/5 anyways. Maybe we just go Cone of Cold. What do you think?
I'm
Just
definitely
cold full
considering the
face.
cone play. I just want to give it a bit more
Cone,
thought.
Proud, face. I like it. These are not taunts. We don't have to kill them, right?
Yeah, the one problem is that we don't set up lethal, do we? Or do we? Wait, maybe.
We set up 2 turns lethal.
We do?
I like it.
Wait, are you sure we do? We
Yep.
don't, right?
This plays around Shovel Fist as well. His Shovel Fist is gonna hit my 2
Yeah,
six.
but we don't set up lethal.
We set up 2 turns lethal.
No, 2-turn lethal means this turn, next turn.
I mean,
This is 3-turn lethal, right?
3 turn lethal, yeah. It's better than...
That's not lethal,
turn-
man. 3-turn lethal is not lethal. That 3-turn
Well, this
lethal
is-
is a wish, right? That is a man. I sure hope I get
First
lethal
call
at
in.
some point.
This is whatever, if it's not a taunt. Even if this
I
is
don't
a
know,
taunt, we
I'm-
can go with the
I'm not liking it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
It's not like we were supposed to kill the 6/6, right?
No, I'm just thinking maybe it's develop, or maybe it's voodoo doll conjures, or maybe it's double conjures or something. I'm not saying that wasn't the play. I'm just saying, like, man, if only it was 2-turn lethal, and then you're like, it is 2-turn lethal. And I was like, it is? It isn't, right? Okay.
Well, 2 turns is like the next turn and 1 more turn. So it's not 2 turns lethal.
I would say that
setting up 2 turns lethal.
you're setting up for next turn to be 2-turn lethal.
Yep.
Sure.
Exactly.
I've set up many lethals then in my day.
Okay, so this is 1 off.
I'll just draw the fireball.
Another Cone of Cold. Cone of Cold, ping, but we can't like
it doesn't
flame
work,
the Voodoo
right?
Doll. Can go with a Voodoo Doll into AoE, into the Volcanic Potion,
So you want a voodoo doll volcanic.
and trade the 2/6 with a... Oh, okay. Voodoo Doll, Volcanic, and Forbidden Flame, the Darkshire, and go full face.
Voodoo doll volcanic is fine. Go full face is fine. And we're 1 mana off, right?
Yeah.
That's a shame. Okay, yeah. I was trying to calculate whether we could do ping face.
Yeah,
and,
but... Yeah.
I like this more as well.
The next turn is pretty fine with a Cone of Cold pink face. He needs exactly healing.
Yeah, we
Just
needed
don't-
to
don't
take
save
the
him.
Chaos Summon off the board. I do agree there. Cone
Tones
of
don't
Cold
save
would have
him.
been so much better. So what would you have done then?
Yeah.
Not fuck. You would have done Cone of Cold and what?
Okay.
Bad play? Guys, please. Alternatives, not just criticism.
This might be an option for him to get the armor, but he needs the 5 mana spell. Because otherwise he just doesn't. He needs the armor. Okay.
Oh, if we're not pinging anyway. No. I agree then. I agree if we're not pinging anyway, then the cone is better. But sometimes you get to this stage of reasoning because you've sort of reserved the ping for face, and then you realize you can't ping face.
This looks
Cone
like
would
a
have
cool
won the
Cone of
game.
Cold into
No,
something.
no, I don't think there was anything that set it up there, guys. I don't think there was anything that set it up.
We always pink face. Pink face is like the most important thing now we have to do, I believe.
Is there... Do you piggy the Mukla or not?
To do.
I can just piggy on the board and that's all.
If he has any healing, is it not better to take the Mukla off the board?
He obviously doesn't have. He would have
Oh,
played
actually, don't add anything. Just cone ping, because he might have the 4/4 guy that heals per one of your minions. Right, if he top decks. I'm trying to find a reason to do something here, right?
Well,
Right.
he might have Zelix or something else. He might have
yeah,
that one.
well, no,
Yeah.
well, he I don't know how. I guess he needed to play Toki to get Zilliax. But I'm trying to find a reason to do anything here, and I think him top decking the healer guy.
Okay.
That's amazing. All right.
Well, we're gonna top deck Fireball.
Oh, Frostbolt
Magic
will do.
Trick, okay.
Frostbolt will do.
Frost Nova pink face.
All right. Conjure his bartender. Nova ping phase.
Okay. He's gonna have 2 more bartenders.
All right. Let's go. Bring it on, motherfucker!
He has to deal damage with a Hound, right? He can't like take damage. He gotta deal damage with this.
Oh, and he can't even play a healer, right? No, he can ping.
Yep.
No, he can't ping his own guy. Ah.
Who can he ping? He can't ping anyone.
Let's go!
I got all of them on 2 HP. So he can't play Minion now.
The fact that he can play a minion is phenomenal.
Hello, Ultra Prepper. Hello, Angel Lord. Hello, everyone, guys. But yeah, the play with the Conjurers wasn't obvious. I didn't even see it. If you didn't say, I would have not played it. But this is obviously the best.
Oh, for real?
Play. Yeah, I mean, I would have noticed it if I spent all my time.
Oh, like, okay, sure. Yeah, you probably
about-
would find it on your own, maybe just like a little slower.
Yep. Probably by the end.
Face. My man.
Easy, GG.
Let's go. I love how you can just kill off his bartender. I think that's the first time I've conjured someone's minion, other than
So, this is the type of the decks I usually have. This is how they look like.
But you
in
probably
general.
go about half the face, right?